Team Freeview, welcome to another battle report, courtesy today of the very awesome Games Workshop for sending us the all-new Psychic Awakening.
Yes, I'm awakened!
Are you awake there, Bone?
The third eye has opened!
Bit of an awakening, is it?
Yes.
For the greater good.
It is.
One of your favourites on the front cover?
I've literally never seen you as excited as when this book arrived.
Very cool. Some very interesting things in here.
Yeah.
Now, as of watching this, we decided to do things a little bit differently. We're sort of splitting up the Voxcasts reviews with this, so that you can just sort of jump to the faction that you want, because not everyone wants to is interested in all of the factions.
Yeah, but I mean, you should. Everyone's interested in Tau, obviously. So you can just skip the other two.
That's a good joke, isn't it?
It's not a joke.
So,
it's not a joke. For the greater good.
So we've got 3 different Voxcasts, and they're all out today.
The tricks in the name. The tricks in the name.
Yeah, the greater good.
The greater good.
It does say Psychic Awakening, the greater good.
Yeah.
That's actually what it says. There's some really interesting bits in here.
Yeah.
They actually gave like the Militarum. We could speak about it in the actual review, but they actually gave the Militarum Tempestus. They basically made them like their own army.
I'm really excited about the Tempestus
in there. And in Astra Militarum on top of that.
We're not doing that today. We're talking about Tau.
I'm sorry, who?
So the Tempestus, really exciting. Really. Anyway, what's happening? What are you doing?
I've had enough! The shirt's off! We're gonna kill some bad guys for the greater good! And that's it!
Is that supposed to be physically intimidating?
No! I was hot! Ha! It's warm in here. We've had the heaters on all day.
It is.
I'm glad, because if it was the other, it would have been embarrassing.
What's that?
Trying to be physically intimidating. So he is right though, we are not here to talk about Astra Militarum. Go check out the Voxcasts for the different armies. We're going to jump right into this. Obviously we'll talk a little bit about Tau, but if you want to see the in-depth stuff, go check out the Voxcast that we've released on the same day. This is available to pre-order right now. Yeah, in this battle report, hopefully we'll get to highlight some of the really cool things for Tau. Yeah. And then also, we have Stig here. Hi, Stig.
Oh yeah, hi. Hi.
You've got your AdMech. I mean, it's been a little while since we've seen the AdMech here on Freeview.
It's been a while, yeah.
So we've got a double treat.
Yeah.
So let's get into it. We will cover the Tau, and that's coming up next. Right, time to awaken to the smell of the greater good.
Yes.
Take us through your list, take us through what you like.
Yeah, okay.
That you're using, which is new today.
Yeah, I'm not going to, guys, do a big deep dive on this now because we talk about it a lot over in the Voxcasts.
Yes.
Look,
Initial impression?
So I read it once and I was like, it's very fun for Tau. There's lots of different units that you can take with, because they've got this new thing called the prototype weapon systems. And what's really cool about this is you actually give prototype weapons to units as well,
Yeah.
which is very Tau.
Yeah.
I really like that. It's almost like the Earthcast go, all right, take this, go out there, do your thing. We'll try it out and hope you don't explode, sort of stuff, which is cool.
Which is always a good plan.
You do have, you've got a really fun name generator as well. They seem to be putting all these in. You've got Shadow Sun in there. She's got all of her new rules, which is
new
cool.
weapon options for her.
New weapon options too, which is nice. You've got your Septenants. So I'm going to be using this today.
So build your own.
Build your own Tau,
Yeah.
essentially, yeah. Are they better than the
Tau?
Tau? Situationally, sometimes is what I would say.
Some interesting bits in
there.
there.
Are some interesting bits.
There's definitely some fun things to be able to do from it.
Yeah.
Well, I think Farsight's a lot more interesting as well.
Yeah, I actually, we've just been talking about. At first, I've always written off Farsight because I'm a purist. But actually, looking at some of their changes. Look at some of their changes, actually, you could probably make some pretty nasty lists with them now.
There's 2 commanders per detachment now instead of 1.
Which is new, right?
Some
So
of
the
their strats
2
are
commanders.
really good.
So that means 6 commanders if you're running a triple detachment, which you always are with Tau. That becomes very interesting.
Yeah, 3 cold stars, 3
There's a
enforcers.
reason they stopped that.
Yeah. Aha! We return full circle.
We come full
But
circle.
if anyone's going to have it, because you think about it, really, that's how he does the 8, you know, and stuff.
Yeah, so I understand.
It would be Farsight.
Yeah, exactly.
And the kind of the things that they have that kind of go against them a little bit, kind of balances out a little bit, perhaps.
Yeah, I mean the fact that they are a very close range gun line, that's why I've always been a bit like, it doesn't it kind of takes away what's powerful about Tau, which is range and firepower. But actually, as an alpha strike with a couple of the different new stratagems in here, Farsight could be very interesting. Now, I'm not running Farsight today. We don't, because we need to get Farsight for one, if you're going to run it, I feel. We may do one soon over at On Demand just to see how we can do. But like, yeah, it'll be interesting. We will do a bit of a deep dive, as it were, and see if we can come up with something. Because I think actually, especially with the Marine meta, to have 3 cold stars running around the board, as well as another 3 enforcers dropping in. You've got all your fusion in there. You've got your cyclic ion and stuff. Actually, that could be a real problem. Yeah. That could be a real problem.
And they've got a strat to reroll to wound on one of those commanders.
Yeah, on one of those commanders as well.
Which is really powerful.
They've also got, I believe they showed this on Community. It is the coordinated engagement, which actually makes crisis suits slightly more interesting. It is 2 CP, but you can drop them in and you can choose a target and they automatically get 5 marker lights added to that for 2 CP.
Which is very cool.
Which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool, and then there's some other ones you can tie that in with in the Farsight ones.
+1 ballistic skill on
it's a +1 ballistic skill on 1 crisis suit unit.
Yeah.
So just one, but still you can run a unit of 9.
Yeah, and that lasts the whole game. So it's a free game. Yeah.
So crisis suits, in my opinion, should be ballistic skill 3 anyway. Yeah. But now you're paying for it.
Yeah.
Now you're paying for it, and that's cool. And that kind of these sorts of stratagems do make it slightly more interesting, as far as there was a time when people were doing crisis suits with just cyclic ion blasters. It's a very expensive way to run them. Base has dropped a little bit, as we know, on not the weapons but on the crisis suits as well. So if you've got a big unit of them dropping in that are all hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s, and you could use even coordinated engagement, so they'd be hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s, and that's all cyclic ion blasters. That's a lot of that deletes anything in the game.
Yeah, it's pretty
big time. Real big time. So very expensive thing to do. I'm not claiming that is at all competitive or anything like that. It's incredible, but it is an enormous points sink. You'd have to have a lot to protect it and everything, but these are just different things that we can start to play around with. But let's talk about my list specifically, because we are starting now to get into breaking it. You can't help it when you get something new, can you? You can't.
Well, tell us what's on your list, and then what you're using that's new.
That's what I'm gonna do.
I tell you what, let's do that.
Let's do that.
So I'm gonna make my own Sept Tenant today.
Very cool.
Yet to be named. I'll think about it.
It's the Shadow Strike Enclave.
No, this is not the Shadow Strike Enclave.
Yeah, but that's what you would call it.
No, let's use a name. Shall we do a name generator?
Let's do a name generator.
Okay.
Do we need to get a die?
Oh no, this is like literal names. Look, we'll think of something.
That's fine.
I'll think of something. Right, so there's heaps of different ones in here which are interesting. I know they did stabilization systems over on Community when resolving an attack made with a ranged weapon by a battlesuit model with this tenet. That model does not suffer the penalty for moving and firing heavy weapons.
Useful.
So it saves you a slot for your war gear there, your systems. Yeah. So that's an interesting one, not using that today. The ones that I'm using, I've got hybridized weaponry. So add 4 to the range characteristic of assault and grenade weapons models with this tenet are equipped with. This does not apply to prototype weapon systems. Okay, there it is. So then we've got upgunned as well. So this is my second one. So burst cannon models with this tenet are equipped with an armor penetration characteristic of -1. So I've got a couple of like burst cannon units in here, which I think would be really interesting. I think upgunned, if you were making your own and you wanted to think about using a tenet that wasn't one of the set ones, it does make your stealth suits very interesting, and they're super cheap as well. Especially if you give them ATS. If you went for all burst cannon stealth suits, so you suddenly become 4 shots at strength 5 -2.
Yeah, which is cheeky.
Yeah.
I think they're only 28 points a model. They're -1 to hit. They're 2 wounds. They've got a 3+ saves from cover. It's -1 to hit, 2 up. That's actually cheeky.
Yeah, it's quite cheeky.
That's very cheeky. I like that. I like that a lot. So, there are, again, I don't think that's going to suddenly shift the meta. I don't think this is going to shift the meta, but there are some fun things in this book that you can play around with, which will make the army a bit more interesting. But yeah, so those are the two. So, hybridized weaponry and upgunned. We then come over to the weapons here. Now, I was going to use 3 of these. I'm now only going to use 2 because I just reread that and I can't do what I thought I could do. So it's always good to check the rules. There's a whole bunch of different stuff in here. And you know what? When we finish, I might see if I still get the extra relics or not.
Yep.
So how these works, this is similar to the biome. In fact, it is.
It's like the Tyranids.
It's the Tyranids stuff, right? So I don't need to explain how that works. You guys all know how it works. So there's heaps of interesting stuff in here. I just want to pick out a couple of favourites. Annihilation warheads, which is really interesting, I think. So you put this on a storm surge. If it scores a hit, do not roll to determine the number of mortal wounds suffered by the target. That unit just suffers flat 3 mortal wounds.
It's awesome.
So if you hit with everything, that's 12 mortal wounds.
Cheeky.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Cheeky.
It's really good.
It's really good.
But does it still work in the same way that you could take one instead of a warlord trait?
No, so
Use a
with
strap
this
for
one,
another?
it's if Tau Empire character is your warlord, rather than giving one of your Tau Empire character models a signature system,
Yeah.
you can instead give them a prototype weapon. So it's not a warlord trait. It's these are you swap
relic
out the
equivalent.
relics,
Cool.
right?
Cool.
So my understanding is that you could pay 2 or 3 CP to take 1 or 2 of these.
Yeah.
Cool. So that's a cool one as well. There's another one that it's called Network Markolites, which for 1 unit of your Pathfinder team, it makes them assault weapons. So they're not heavy, so you'll always be hitting on 4s, which is really good.
Very useful.
Unless of
Very
course there's
useful.
modifiers, but you know. But the ones, and there's heaps in here which are quite interesting. The one that I'm going to use, which I think is really cool. So in my list, what I'll do is let me go through the list, and then once I get to these 2 weapons, I'll explain what I'm doing. So I'm running a dual battalion today. With a smattering of an outrider on top. Yes. So plenty of CP, so I can show you all this cool stuff. In the first battalion, I have a Fireblade. He will be my warlord. There's another thing as well. So there are new warlords traits for the Farsight Enclave. There are not for the other septs.
Right.
So they seem to be really championing Farsight in this book.
Yeah.
They're really wanting to meet people to move towards it. And cool. All right, why not?
Well, you never see it, so.
Never see it, so it makes sense to give them a little bit of a revamp. And you know, like we said, there's some interesting stuff you can do there. Because I'm not running Farsight today, he's going to be using the 3 Unity Devastation. I've then got a Cold Start Commander in there with the 4 Fusion. I've got 3 units of 6 Fire Warriors. I then have 1 unit of Crisis Suits with the burst cannons. So that's pretty. So I've got a unit of 6. They've all got 3 burst cannons each. Yeah. That's a lot of strength 5 at -1.
Yeah.
It's a lot. Now, what I wanted to do, but this is illegal, and I get why. And they've got something called a Gatling burst cannon.
Okay.
So you can't, as it says back here, where was it? Oh no, here is it. Yeah, so note, blah blah blah, yeah, right. It said something about, where have I've completely lost it, hang on. So to do so before the battle, select prototype. That prototype applies selected to unit in the battle. Named characters cannot be given any of the following prototype weapons. No, it must have been in this bit.
Is it the sept bit?
It must be in the sept
extra.
bit. One of these abilities, if chosen. I know I read it out. Anyway, the point is you can't do what I thought you could do.
You don't get the extended range on the prototype weapons. Is that the bit?
Is that what you're saying?
No, hang on. I'm just gonna read it again from the start.
Okay.
Because I'm trying to do this quickly and I'm just making a mockery of myself. One of these abilities is a sept tenet. If you chosen sept does not have an associated sept tenet. No, it's not there. Why did you send me back here, Stig?
Why is it my fault?
It's your fault. The prototype
No, it
system.
probably is.
If to do so, if the move begins, and select a prototype weapon from the list below, the prototype weapon system applies to the selected until the end of the battle. Named characters cannot be given any of the following prototype systems.
Like
so maybe I can do what I wanted to do.
What is it you think
Right.
you can't? Because you've not actually revealed
So
what I
wanted,
might be able
okay,
to
so
tell you.
because what I've got here is I've got my
Yes.
hybridized weaponry.
Yes,
I've
very
got
good.
outgunned, right?
Yes.
So what
What's
I
the
wanted
problem?
to do is with these guys is give them the Gatling burst cannon. But I just seem to remember reading somewhere I couldn't do this. But anyway,
Why do you think you couldn't give it to your crisis suit?
it was something I read.
You read something about it not getting the extra range, and one of your traits was about the extra range, right?
No, I don't know what I read. I've got all kerfuddled. But anyway, here's the thing. Gatling burst cannon.
Find out below as to whether
I'll
it's
read it. I might give it to her later. We'll see. But what the Gatling burst cannon would do, if I'm allowed to give it to them, and I may still be allowed to, it explodes on 6s.
Okay, so it's an 18-inch range assault.
Well, it would
4.
be no, but it would be.
I know, because you would add your range from the news tennis.
Yeah, that's where it was. It was the range.
We've been set anyway.
Very good. Yeah.
You all
okay.
know that I've been
so
saying
these guys would be 18-inch. I'm going to still spend the CP then, so because they'll have to come in. They'll be 18 inches, but an unmodified hit roll of a 6 scores an additional hit. So that's what I'm going to do. We got there in the end, so I'm going to give them the Gatling burst cannon. How cool is that though? 18-inch range. They'll be strength 5 -1 damage. It's really good. You like that?
It was clear as mud by the end of it
Yeah.
as to what was going on.
We got there. Very good.
Okay. So
Okay.
you
So
are
we're gonna
going
give
to
them-
use that buff.
Yeah, I'm going to give them. All right. They can have that.
Okay, and
Yeah.
they're -1 on their burst cannons because of the other tenant.
Yeah.
So
But
that's
that-
really
But
decent.
that's wild,
And
right?
you're not giving a signature. You're not giving any upgrade systems. It's
no,
just
they
3
can only
burst
they
cannons.
can only have 3.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
you've just gone all the guns. You know
Yeah.
they're strength 5. You know that they're -1 now.
Yeah.
Because of your build your own sept.
Yeah.
That's a lot of dagger.
Yeah, and
It is a
6s
lot.
explode.
6s explode.
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah, cool.
Is it unmodified 6s?
Unmodified 6s.
Does it say unmodified?
It says the word unmodified right there.
So therefore, this is just another trope that we've seen GW employing, where it's very much you can't buff that roll, and likewise you can't debuff it either.
Stitchies it.
It's a 6 gives you the bonus.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
All right,
I
I've done that.
Yeah.
I've done that.
Would you care to explain what the rest of your list is? Just
No, but that was
if you feel
important.
like
It was important to get that out. I think.
It was
I
nice
think
and
it was
clear.
very important for you to understand it.
Yeah.
Yes, because you clearly weren't.
No, I had
you weren't
my
understanding
my
what's
2
happening.
brain cells collided, and one was knocked out for a while, and he kind of woke up and was like,
Right.
"Why is everyone yelling?" And he goes, "Is that my blood?" And then everything was fine. Okay,
Sounds like
cool.
most Thursdays.
Listen, oh dear. Okay, in the fast attack there I've also got 6 shield drones, and then in the elites I do have a Riptide with an ion accelerator.
Oh, what?
Why would you take the ion accelerator when everyone takes heavy burst cannons?
I thought that was the
Because
only thing on the model.
I wanted to do something different, and also because I can use a prototype weapons system.
Oh, you can. How interesting. Why don't you let everyone know what that does?
Well, what I'm going to use is an amplified ion accelerator.
Perfect. I
Yeah.
love the name.
Yeah, so it's for a Riptide battlesuit only.
That's lucky.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what he is.
I'm making sure I'm reading this all very well now. This weapon system
We could
replaces
have
an
started
ion
that way, but,
accelerator
you know.
and has the following profile. I live in the moment. Okay? I live in the moment. You think any of this is planned? I don't know what's sleeping tonight. Let alone, anyway, look. All right, so here we go. When you choose this weapon to shoot with, select one of the profiles below. So you can do standard or overcharge, right?
Yeah.
72-inch range, both of which are just always heavy 6, which is cool.
Which is really, really decent.
Makes
Yeah.
a big difference.
Yeah.
So you've got strength 8, -4, flat 3 damage for the standard. And then you've got the overcharge is strength 9, -4, 3 plus D3.
which is really nice.
That's
and on
really
always
nice.
guaranteeing having 6 shots.
Yeah.
That actually becomes a really valid Riptide to
Yeah,
have with,
really
with
valid.
one.
I
if you upgrade
genuinely
that.
don't think I've ever seen a Riptide with this gun on.
Not since 7.
Like,
No, not since 7, exactly,
No.
yeah.
And even then, not really.
No.
So for each hit roll of 1 made for attacks with this weapon's overcharge profile, the bearer suffers a mortal wound after shooting this weapon.
Sure,
Okay, fair enough.
standard.
But here's the thing.
Go on.
It's overcharge, not overcharge.
Yeah.
So you can go, cool, so you don't have to spend Breach Nova on him.
Yeah,
so,
Branch Nova.
Branch Nova,
Yeah.
and you just always give him
3 up invuln.
3 up invuln.
Yeah.
So you can, what's really cool about that, in my opinion, is that you can just run, like if you want to run a bit more of a fun Tau army, because Tau, I feel, not unnecessarily, I understand it, but they get a lot of flack because it's like, well, it's 3 Riptides, it's a million shield drones, you know, and they just sort of sit there and it's not a very interactive sort of an army. But actually, I think you can have quite a lot of fun with this now, especially if you are running Fast Strike. You could just run the 1 Riptide.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
do one.
Just
It is
put the shield
possible.
gen, because he's now resilient enough to go, and he's not costing you a million
Yeah.
CP to run.
Yeah.
Because he's quite reliable.
He just does his thing now.
Yeah, he does this thing. You just overcharge him every turn, so he's got a 3 up invuln. So I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And you give and now he gets target lock and velocity tracker as well.
Yeah.
Because his main gun that's what you want.
That's
right?
it. And then if you are running competitive Tau, then you can drop one of your burst cannon tides for this guy.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
is also
And it's quite valid, actually.
Yeah.
I think
it's
it's
quite valid.
yeah.
To have a bit more killy is
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, definitely.
So we've
What's
got
the
here.
points difference between this version and the burst cannon as well?
It would be.
I'm putting you
so
on the
it's
spot.
35. It's 35 points for heavy burst cannon. So these are 50. So it's 15, and then I'm not sure what the difference is between ATS and it's somewhere between 15 and 20 points.
It's really not bad.
So not a world away.
No.
Okay.
Not really not
They're
bad.
not bad. They're not bad. So we've got that. We then go to the heavy support of the first battalion. And I have 3 rail side broadsides. Why on earth would I? Well, first of all, I told you all about 18 months ago that broadsides would be a thing, and with these guns, and everyone's like, Boone, you're crazy. You're crazy. You don't even know where you're going to sleep tonight. What? Yeah, I mean, I saw you read that book and you were like, what? You didn't know what was going on? Well, let me tell you, I knew what was going on this time, because you can now give them Magna rail rifles. I'm going to
What's
do
that
that as
do?
well.
What does that do?
Well, let me tell you, I've spent 3 CP already.
You've spent 3 CP.
I'm crazy.
You
Here we
spent
go.
3 CP.
So this is for the broadside battle suits only.
That's lucky.
This weapon system replaces each heavy rail rifle models in the unit that is equipped with the following profile now, right?
Yep.
It's called a Magna rail rifle.
Yes.
It's range 60, it's heavy 2. It's now strength 9. Hello.
Very nice. Yeah.
Hello.
Very nice.
Hello.
Finally.
Hello.
It's minus 4 AP, it's D6 damage. So
Ah,
everyone
but
kind of goes,
that damage is always too swingy.
or is it?
Oh?
Because when you're resolving attack with this weapon, a damage roll of a 1 or 2 counts as a 3 instead.
So you're telling me it's 3 minimum damage?
Yes.
That's what you've just said.
That's what I tell you. And guess what? It's not
It's a neutron
finished.
laser.
Yeah. But
Oh, there's more?
it's better. Wound rolls of a 6 inflict 1 mortal wound as well.
Cheeky.
Yeah.
In addition.
In addition.
That's very cheeky though.
Yep.
Yeah.
Obviously,
I like
the temptation would be to have a unit of 6, wouldn't it? But you can't. You can't do that. It's 3 max.
Have 3 max.
Well, there we go.
But it's
But yes,
literally
that
the
would be
profile
the
of what a neutron laser should be. And I always rail against. See what I did there.
Ah, very good.
About being heavy too. It's just the consistency.
You always rail against.
Yeah, no, I got it. I said, oh, very good.
But that's the sort of joke I would say.
Yeah, well, look at you, 2 peas in a pod over there.
Well, you usually don't get my jokes.
No, I do.
you remember that?
I just don't think they're funny, mate.
Mine was funny though.
But did you?
Yeah.
Why did you get his one then?
Because it was funny.
Because it's Tau related. I'm very biased, you see.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I can.
Can you get on board
understand
with that?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so yeah, I've got my Gatling burst cannons, I've got my Magna rail rifle, I've got my amplified ion accelerator, because it's fun. Go on.
So I guess that you might have to burst Stig's bubble then.
That's good. With my Gatling burst cannon. Yeah. So, Right, so the prototype weapon systems. It's cool. I like it. It's fun. It's stuff that you can change around.
Some of it is very good.
Some of it is very good. Actually, do you know what? Jokes aside, I think the Magna... The problem is with broadsides is they don't move.
Yeah, you give them the bad touch and they're not firing.
Yeah, exactly. So that's a problem. But I think the Iron Accelerator is really cool. I like the Gatling Burst Cannon as well. There's a couple in here which are also very interesting. Like I think the Network Marker Lights one is pretty good. If you're running a Storm Surge, which is, very up for debate these days, but 12 mortal wounds ain't no joke.
No, it's not.
You save onto them when you're stabilized, turn 2, and you've got full marker light support. You're hitting whatever you want to shoot at on 2s, rerolling 1s, right? And that's 12 mortal wounds. All you got to do is hit.
It's very good.
So that's really interesting.
And that's kind of nice when you combine that with things like these guys not needing the marker light support, because it means that your Storm Surge, you can do all the marker lights for what they need to do, and you've got something else that's going to get a marker light, and you're getting around the ballistic skill issue.
Yeah. And I kind of like the way that we're moving with this for the moment is interesting and good. I'm not going to go off on one about how I think the marker light system needs to be rewritten right now, because it's not what we're doing. But at least there's options here where I go, I desperately need this to happen now, so I'm going to use this stratagem to allow it to happen.
Yeah.
And I've got to pay CP to do that, and at the moment I'm willing to do that, so that's cool. I still think though, when we live in a world where you have chapter masters that reroll everything for 2 CP flat and that's it is a bit much. Yeah. But we'll do what we can.
At least you've got new rules to play with.
Yours are coming, don't worry about it. Everyone's going to get them.
Just calm down. Okay?
Just calm down.
Everyone has to wait their turn.
Yeah, you got to wait your turn then.
Yeah.
And I got my dog horses.
I waited my turn with my Cabalite Drakari. That worked out really well.
Yeah, that was a shame, that one. The next battalion, I have another Fireblade. I have another Fireblade, but I'm done with all of the stuff now.
Okay.
So I have another Fireblade, and then I have another Cold Star with 4 fusion. I then got another unit, 3 units of 6 Fire Warriors, and then in the Outrider I've got an Ethereal on a Hover Drone, and then I have 3 units of 5 Pathfinders. So that's it. I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I think it's pretty cool. I mean, so I've got a lot of stuff in here which actually I will benefit from. So all of my fusion now is 22-inch range. It gives the Enforcer actually a 30-inch threat range now.
Yeah,
really cool.
With the Cyclic Ion, which is it's probably the best weapon in my opinion.
Yeah, the weakness always was the range.
Yeah.
You've just mitigated that.
Yeah. So I've added an extra 4 to that. 30-inch threat range ain't no joke.
Cool.
And so it's like I said, it's fun. Is it better than the Overwatch? I don't know. I mean, we are just shooting at each other at the moment. We're starting to see a bit more sort of combat armies coming in, and just we're seeing like horde armies that are kind of making a comeback. We just saw that over in the games at the GT Warhammer World. It was more armies like that which are doing well because they were just swamping Marines and they couldn't do anything about it.
Yeah.
So
if you fill a board with orcs, you might be okay.
Yeah, exactly. 210 of them. But yeah. I don't know if it's better. It's certainly fun, and from our perspective and my perspective especially, it kind of has breathed a bit of new life into them. When was the last time we took rail sides out? When was the last time we had an Iron Accelerator on the channel? I can tell you, 3 years ago. So burst cannon crisis suits? Are you crazy? Apparently not. So this list it's pretty decent. It's pretty decent with all the little buffs. I'm excited to see how it goes. We'll see.
Okay, so obviously we'll do some other battle reports for some of the other factions. We've got a couple coming up on demands. So go check out our website if you want to see like Militarum Tempestus, Astra Militarum, etc. And of course the Genestealer Cults. But for now, we've finished with the town. Let's now talk about your admit. That is coming up next. Okay, time to oil the cogs with the Mechanicus and Mr. Stig. Let's kick this off.
I wish I'd oiled my cogs before I did my list.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I
there
read
was a
it.
moment there where
I read it.
I thought that you were just going to have a meltdown.
I read it, and then
But you read it, and then you read it 3 times in front of me. I was sitting right here, and you read it.
Didn't help.
And you were like, no,
because
still
we
don't
were
get
just
it. No.
sitting watching a man melt down. It was, you don't know what to do at
Great
that point.
time.
It's been a long.
It was a great time.
It's been a long life.
So, Mr. Stig, what have we got?
Well, we have Stitchies, of course.
I see. -1 to hit, is it?
Great.
Against Tau.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Power gamer.
Well, hang on. Hang on. This wasn't quite what I was intended to be playing against.
That's his story. That's his
changed.
story.
So that might explain it being a slightly strange list, but it's fine. So we have a dual battalion. Good day. In the first battalion, we have Daedalus, of course. We have Tech Priest Dominus, Archmagus Reichland. He is our warlord today. He's Monitor Malvolusing, and he's going to have a remnant of the Techno Martyr relic. That basically gives him a feel no pain, but it also gives it additional stuff for Overwatch. It's not going to do anything for this, but it's just like the feel no pain is quite nice in case I misplace him and I get some kind of commander dropping in and trying to take him out. That might work quite nicely. Might misplay, you never know. We have 4 units of Vanguard. They're units of 5, and they have 2 plasma in each and Omnispecs as well, so they're ignoring cover, which is quite nice. We also have 6 chickens of Las Cannon Doom.
Excellent.
Yeah, the Iron Strider Ballistari, of course. My absolute favourites. I love me some chickens, and they're still really good. 480 points is a lot, but they are still good. And you've got less shield drones than normal, so I might actually get to wound something.
Yeah, I thought I'd take a funner list.
I mean, there's 44 less shield drones than normal, so
Thought I'd try some new stuff out for you guys. Bring 6 less chickens.
Anyway,
The greater good, everyone.
we have 3 Scorpius Disintegrators as well. We've got the Belos Energy Cannon. Non-line sight gun is the one. Again, it wasn't intended for this army, but it might work out quite well against shield drones. What? Sorry, Brian.
That's right.
We have 3 Scorpius Dune Riders as well. Only 6 boats.
It's only got 6 boats.
There's only 6 boats.
And I think you've only got 6 drones in your entire army.
Yeah.
Great.
That's all.
It's -1 to hit as well. It's very obnoxious.
Terrible.
But you've got some +1s to hits now. Yeah?
What else
Anyway,
is in your list?
in the second battalion, we have 2 Engine Seers. We've got 3 units of Rangers. No one cares about them.
Could be a quick game.
Then we have something slightly more interesting, which is the Termite is back. The
That's
Termite
cool.
is back up, and he is full of priests. Priests against Tau, not always the most fun thing in the world, but we'll see. So 12 of them in the Termite is definitely a little bit of a fun element in there.
And to answer your questions, because there'll be inevitable comments, this is a Forge World model. You buy it from the Forge World website.
Yes.
We don't sell it. It's not in our store.
No.
Same thing happened with the Kaitan in the World Eaters game. I've never seen that model before. Where do you get it? It's Forge World.
I think Forge World is much more available than it used to be. Even in the States they've got it in the Citadel, don't they? You can buy it.
I think newer people to the game just aren't really aware. Because
it's fair enough. It's not even on
Games
Workshop
Workshop website.
Yeah.
But the Forge World website, which is also owned by Games Workshop, is like its sort of sister site, if you like.
Yeah.
And they do like more specialised kits.
Yeah. And big lumps of resin like this, which is very heavy compared to any plastic. And there's one other thing. Did you spot him?
No, what?
I can't see him. I was okay.
Where is he?
That.
I can't see him. When there's nothing there.
Oh yes, there is.
There's a Vindicator Assassin.
Oh, I didn't see him. He was being stealthy.
See what I did there?
I did it actually.
I'm so upset with you.
What makes you more upset, the 6 last county chickens or the Vindico Assassin?
Where do I begin? It's both.
And then the Stygies is just a garnish.
Yeah, just let sprinkling.
It's like you brought the biggest anti my list you possibly could.
It was so not supposed to play against Tau, as you can tell by the priests. I mean, come on.
Is that it?
That's it. That's 2,000 on the nose.
Oh, it's 2,000 on the nose. Stig, put it there. That's what we're talking about. 2,000 on the nose. Was yours 2,000 on the nose?
It is now. I'm going to gear 3 of my Fireware's pistols. There you go. We're going to play hardball now.
All right.
I'm looking forward to breaking your army.
I suspect
over
you
my
will.
knee.
That's just dropping the box.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, good.
Right, well, speaking about dropping boxes, let's get into dropping this battle report. It is the mission. We're covering that next. Here we are. The fields are evergreen here, or perhaps they are about to be turned ever red. The Tau forces are here, psychically awakened against the forces of Stygies. Stygies, to be specific. What we have here are disruptive tactics. That is a Maelstrom mission. That means that there are 6 primary objectives in play, and the players must draw their Maelstrom cards every turn to see which objectives are active. Now, I'm assuming that you might have an objective hidden underneath perhaps a Riptide or something over here.
Number 2.
Okay. Very, very nice indeed. Now, as it turns out, Mr. Bone won the roll-off, and Mr. Bone is the attacker. So the forces of the Tau are trying to convert this Imperial world to the cause of the greater good, and the Adeptus Mechanicus have absolutely no intention of falling to this Xenos force. So that does mean that a seize the initiative is possible. Now, before we get into that, I know that Stig has got a dice ready in his hands there for the seize. The only quirk to this mission with disruptive tactics is that at the beginning of every player turn, before drawing their hands, they must reveal the first 3 cards on the top of their deck, and the opponents can choose one of those cards and force them to go back to the bottom of the deck. They can then choose the other 2 cards to be put back in any order. So basically you've got some disruptive tactics going on. How about that? So what we're going to do is first ask Mr. Stig, do you wish to attempt to seize the initiative?
I do.
He does.
Don't do it.
Mr. Bone's very adamant that going first is the correct life choice in this game.
Yes.
Mr. Stig, rolling. The 1 to the 6 rolls 8, 4 Stygies for the Imperium, for the Emperor. Rolls a 3. It will therefore be Mr. Bone going first. So, in fact, before we go into the first turn, would you like to reveal the first 3 cards at the top of your deck, sir?
Sure.
And we'll do this live.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Hey!
We have Supremacy over there, we have Secure Objective 2, and we have Hold the Line. Now, Stig can choose one of those cards
2.
and put them
You're standing on, right.
to the bottom of that
So that's
deck.
going to the bottom of
Right,
your
so
deck.
he puts Objective 2 to the bottom of the deck. He can now choose which order these get put back
In a
in.
way-
It doesn't matter in the first turn,
In the first turn.
because he gets to draw 5 regardless.
Yeah.
So, but you can see when he's got cards in play, that could start to become interesting later on. We'll let Bone draw those cards right now, and then we'll come back. Why not? We'll come back at the end of the movement phase. Do you know which cards you're going to play now, Mr. Bone? Or do you want to have a think?
Maybe. Have a little thing.
Let's let him have a think. Folks, we are now at the beginning of the player turn. Slight adjustment. Ignore the card draw we had because we've realised that actually the first 5 cards are still drawn first at the beginning of the battle round.
Yes.
So Bone has now, technically, you do this. You look at these cards before you put these into play.
So what would happen? This would be like this. I'd be in here, and then because I play the cards and you automatically refill, right?
Yes, that's right.
So
but
the next
before
one-
you refill,
Yeah, so you look at the
I
next
turn to the next 3,
Yeah.
which is Overwhelming Firepower, Secure Objective 3, and Kingslayer.
Right.
So you have to choose which one you would like to go at the bottom of the deck.
Overwhelming Firepower
Cool.
against the
Makes
Tau
sense.
And
Army.
you can put them back in any
order.
that you like.
And I'll do it that way round, so Secure Objective 3 is the
Okay.
second one.
very cool.
So then I play my
Yes,
3
so now
cards.
Mr. Bone's going to play his cards. Supremacy. Big Game Hunter, Secure Objective 6.
And
now
then
he
I
draws
the 3.
because he needs to make a hand of 5 again.
Okay, we got there.
We got there. So again, the first shuffle doesn't really, in terms of order, doesn't really matter because you're going to get that back in your hand, but it does matter in terms of putting that card to the bottom. So we're going to now come back after the scout moves have happened.
Okay.
And then I believe Stig's got some scout moves to do as well.
So
We've done the scout moves,
done
but
them?
we're about to the start of the movement phase.
Okay, so I'll summarise all of that at the end of the movement phase coming up next. The forces of the Tau have moved and they've already secured supremacy. There we go, we can see that Objective 2 has been revealed. All the way over here we can see the vanguard of fire warriors and stealth suits have spread out across the battle line, and now of course he's holding these 2 objectives, not to mention Objective 6. Held by Roku there in his fortune ball. So Objective 6 was another one of Mr. Bone's Maelstrom cards. So he's technically got 2 already, which is not a bad start. Now with the scout moves, we can see that deadly termite seems to have gone ever closer to the enemy lines there. And of course the mainstay of the forces are still back here for the Adeptus Mechanicus. So that's movement done. Got some Pathfinders in the centre of this Imperial Ruin, and they'll be able to lay down some marker light synergy action for the Tau forces momentarily. We've got the commanders here, also commanding the central part of this Tau force.
That extra 4 inches on the assault weapons, because
Yeah.
they are all like fusion and cyclic, it's actually really nice.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
It's a big difference.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden, starting to look a bit interesting, isn't it?
A little bit.
Well,
Okay.
they were coming to be a bit close. There weren't that many fire warriors between them and being the closest, and all of a sudden they can shuffle a little bit further back.
Yeah, that's true. So look, let's see what this Tau force can do now. An interesting one. Shooting phase coming up in just a moment. We begin with the fire blades. Just down here, he levels his carbine and he looks through the marker light system just above it and into this termite.
Yes,
He has on a 2.
Hey.
He hits 1 marker light on the termites.
Very nice.
Are we ready for the next round of fire?
Yes, we are. We're going to start off with this commander here. He's going to fire into him.
Okay.
And he is in range because of his extra shooty
Just
shoot.
of the
See what
extra
happened
shooty
there?
shoots.
Very
Very nice.
nice.
So that's 4 fusion guns hitting on 2s, now re-rolling 1s due to the marker lights.
He does have the
He
forge
is
world.
Stygis, though.
Yeah, so he does
So
get the
he's-
forge world.
you are -1 because he is over 12 inches. So it's 3s. Oh,
I'm just thinking
Woo!
if I want to put some more marker lights on him in that case.
to try and get the +1 to hit. having a think?
Let me have a think.
Okay. He's changed tacts.
Yeah.
He wants the extra marker lights. So this Pathfinder unit now instead will also level their marker lights against that target.
Yeah.
But it is -1 to hit for them.
So it's, they move with their scout move, but they don't count as moving because it happens before. So it'll be 5 rolling 1s.
Score 2 more there.
Cool, 2 more.
Very, very nice.
So I will now use uplink marker light.
Okay, so that's
I've got
another
3 in there,
D3.
so 3, 4, 5, or 6. I'll get the full complement.
Yep.
Cool.
There we go. 5 marker lights and Stig rolling for a command point.
Thank you.
Did you see that?
Oh,
Yeah.
off the board
Spider-Man!
again.
Didn't do the first one.
Come along now,
I
Stig.
dropped it.
You
Roll
dropped
on the
it.
board now,
Dropped it.
Stig.
Bye.
Grab a dice, Stig.
It's got to be a 6.
Please roll on the board,
Oh.
Stig. He did. Time for fusion. The commander now does level his weapons because he is now hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s. Full
Yes.
complement +1 to your ballistic skill. Here we go.
Hey!
2s. 2
Re-roll
1s but can
ones.
re-roll. He is fully lit up. Perfect.
Very good.
4 hits.
Force to wound.
Force to wounds. Now there is a strat for Farsight
Oh,
where he could
that
re-roll
was
those wounds.
cocked.
Obviously he's not Farsight, so he can't.
So
But
it's
still,
3 wounds at -4.
3 wounds.
Do you get a
I
save?
do not get a save because he's a 3 up armor, and because he doesn't get the canticles, he
Nope.
does not get shroud. So.
There
Are
we
you
go.
ready?
Yep. That
Remove
is
the model.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 wounds.
It only has 10 wounds.
It only has 10 wounds. Well, Stig. Goodbye goes the termites. But does it float up?
I'm just going to look at something on his rules.
Yep, he nearly auto blew it up there. I think it's called Revenge of the Machine Spirit or something like that.
Yeah, it's a 6-inch explosion.
It would get him as well, though.
Which gets him as well. I thought it was D6 off the top of my head because it's such a long time since I've played it, but it's only a D3. If it was D6, it's kind of funny enough to give it a go, but it's not for a D3.
Okay.
So does it
blow? No, it doesn't. Okay, so the termite's destroyed, but you've got the unit inside there.
I do.
So you want to roll for them.
12 of them.
Yep. These are the Electro Priests. One is slain in the burning wreck. The rest will emerge momentarily. However, Mr.
We
Bone.
forgot to do a little bit of admin over here.
Okay.
So Sense of Stone would have been put off.
Oh, okay,
here.
fine. And you haven't overcharged him?
Yes, so he'll be having his invulnerable.
So you want to try and ignore that with your Sense of Stone?
Yes, please.
No problem.
No, it's fine.
No,
So it's downwards.
So of course the Nova charge that we were speaking about just before the game, well, I'm assuming be the 3+ invulnerable save.
Yes, correct.
Perfect. There we go. Let's let Stick get the models out and we'll get right back to it. More Pathfinders now upon this Imperial bunker, and they are launching their lights into the priests. They've just emerged from a wreck. Seems a little callous, but there we go.
Mean, really?
I want them to be dead.
Yeah.
Mean fish.
Dead. Okay, so I need to do these one at a time.
Yeah.
I am outside of 12, so it will be hitting on 5.
Yeah.
The first one. The second. Third. Yay! Rerolling ones at least. Okay, that's
so
fine.
one marker light on them thus far. Do we know what we're doing next, Mr. Bone? No. Okay, we'll come back. It's cyclic ion blaster time. This commander levels all 4 of his... It's 3 of his systems, forgive me.
He's got 8
to the priests.
Now, I am going to overcharge because I am within 12.
Yep.
So,
Sounds good.
So I need to do these 3 at a time.
Yep.
So it is 2s, rerolling 1s.
Okay, 3 hits.
That's
6 hits.
Oh,
also,
let's
that's
get
6
the
fours in a
fours.
row.
Okay,
Okay, reroll 1 there.
Cool, all
Okay,
hits.
that's fine. So 9 hits there.
Very nice.
Then it
Toughness
is-
is
3.
Okay,
yes,
to
mighty
wounds.
priest.
1
Okay,
failed, so
it's
7.
8 wounds.
8 wounds, of course,
Yes.
because there were 9 in
At
total.
-2, if that makes any difference.
It doesn't make any difference. 5 up invulnerables, followed by 5 up feel no pain.
Okay,
Not bad.
4 passed there.
Okay.
So-
but this is a multi-damage weapon.
Yep,
So-
so the first one does 2.
2.
Okay.
Kills
1 kills.
Next one does 1.
1. Kills 1.
2.
Third one does 3.
Kills another.
Fourth one does 3.
And kills the last one. So 4 of the priests have been cut down with the cyclic ion technology. We'll come right back. Fire warrior time now. They are rapid firing into these priests. So they are -1 because they're just over 12.
So it's this unit of 6 here.
Yes.
He's just not within range, but funnily enough, he's the one that gets the rest of the unit in range.
Very, very cool.
Weird.
How strange.
5 rolling 1s. Okay, not bad. Cool.
So a lot of hits there, Bone.
It's a lot of hits.
It's not bad there, Bone.
It's not bad.
It's 3s to win, Bone.
It's feasible. What's their normal armor?
They don't have 5 up
Okay, so
invulnerable.
I won't bother putting through unity devastation.
Yeah, no.
Okay. Okay, cool. So 3s to wound, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wounds.
So 5.
5s. Plus is 2.
And then they're only 1 damage, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah. So
Plus is another 2. 2 more kills. Okay, good work. The middle fire warrior unit now. Also doing the same, rapid firing into those priests.
So 2 out of range of rapid fire this
Sure.
time.
Rerolling 1s. Marker like
not
support.
bad roll.
Yeah, I've been
It's
rolling
pretty
pretty
good.
well.
Because they are
actually.
within 12, that unit. Is that correct? Or not?
No, they're not.
No, okay, so it's
No.
5s again. Alright,
Yeah.
fine. Then to wounds,
4
that's
wounds.
4 wounds.
5s and 6s.
Oh,
4
okay.
through.
5,
And do they
6
kill
more.
them?
Oh, we pulled that back.
fanatical devotion.
Just killed
nice.
1 there. Okay. Do you know? Are you firing the next unit the same thing?
Maybe.
Just because if you are, we could just stay with you, Bo.
I mean, you could.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
We could just carry on.
Yes, I will. So they are all in rapid fire range. However, they only get 2 shots because the fireblade is not there.
Okay. And are they within 12 then, Mr. Bo?
No.
They are not within 12 inches of that priest units.
I don't believe so.
Because that to there looks like it's within 12.
Definitely.
Oh, look, yeah, the whole thing is.
Yes.
Oh, a couple of these guys would have been as well.
That's what I thought, Bo.
Whatever.
I was a little confused.
I'll wear that!
So you're not -1 to hit.
No. Not that it matters this time.
Of course.
Well, it does make a bit of a difference, actually.
That's okay. Yeah.
Okay,
That's
so
translated-ish.
he's
3.
He's here with me there. It's
Okay,
3
3
wounds. Now, Mr. Stig, 5s followed by 5s, which it will have to be. Ooh,
2
number
more.
2. Fight the dust there.
2 left.
Okay, that I believe is all of the fire warriors just in front of that bunker there fired.
So I'm going to fire these 4 real quick.
Okay, so there are 4 that can see. Just this.
Are they outside of 12?
They are outside of 12. But he rolled 3, 5s, and 6s.
They don't even care,
They
Stig!
don't care.
Okay,
Doing
Mr.
it.
Wound. He's got
2
2
wounds.
wounds.
One
there.
for each he's got left
He's got
there.
2 wounds. Mr. Stig's got to roll 5.
Oh!
Mr. Bone, now rolling with these Pathfinders.
Yeah.
3 into this one, which are within 12 inches, I believe.
Yes.
Then 2 into this one, which are not.
So I'm going to swap that around, actually.
Aha.
Yeah. So we'll do it this one here.
Okay, so you're going to do
one at a
3
time.
into the one which is -1 to hit. He
Winked
misses.
at me. There
he
it
hits.
is. I got it. It doesn't really. Who cares? There we go.
He
Got
gets 2 on there. He
Very
gets
nice.
2 on there.
Okay, this
now
one.
2 into the one which is within 12. He needs 4s. He's got a hit. The second one,
Doesn't
nothing.
matter. Got my
Either
ones.
way, reroll 1s, reroll 1s. Very, very nice. That's it. That's it. Very good. Excellent. Oh yes. Fusion time from this commander into this one. He's hitting on 2s. He's hitting on 3s. Rerolling
But
1s.
he is rerolling 1s.
He is. Very good. Let's see. You rolled. You hit with 1, didn't you? That's a wound there.
No save.
I
No.
will get a save because he gets canticles today. He gets Shroud's Arm, therefore his 3 up armor becomes a 2 and now becomes a 6 with the minus.
So basically, he's claiming he's going to roll a 6.
D6.
4 wounds. 4 wounds on that face.
Respectable.
Respectable.
Yeah.
Oh, it's broadside time. We get to see the experimental prototype weaponry, the magma rail rifles, firing at this boat.
Yeah.
Whilst the smart missiles, which do not need line of sight, will try and finish off those tech priests there.
I would hope they would
electro
not.
priests, that's what I was going to say. Right, okay, so are we opening with the smart missiles first?
Yes.
Okay, this is a -1 to hit there, Bone.
I know, so it'll be 5 for rerolling.
Yep, 5s rerolling 1s. Can reroll those 1s there. He's
Can I?
rerolling- Yeah, he can reroll those 1s.
So generous.
Oh, he's got another hit.
I'm rolling pretty hot. I just want to I mean, I know the 3 2s before wasn't great, but
Wasn't
other than
ideal.
that, we're doing all
I
right.
think it's 8 hits we're looking at there, folks. It's in 3s to wounds. It's 3s to wound. He doesn't do very badly at all.
Is
In
that
fact,
7?
he does 7 wounds.
7!
7.
5s and 6s.
He's passed with 3. He's now got to roll.
Are they multi-damage?
No.
Okay, so 5s and 6s now to. Oh! He leaves 1 alive! The absolute cheek!
It's so cheeky.
Magma rail, magma rail rifle time now.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see how you do.
Let's shoot at this.
You gotta shoot at that boat there,
Is
bud.
it 5s?
Scuttle that boat.
Rolling 1s.
You ready?
Hitting on 5s. He's got 1 hit. He doesn't roll a single one. We're re-rolling. In fact, we're not re-rolling anything. We're just rolling to wounds here.
wounds.
There is no re-roll. He does get the wounds.
It's -4.
6.
It's the Riptide now. He's going to fire his prototype weapon. Hopefully we'll see what something does. His smart missiles are out of range of everything, including the lone tech. Sorry, Electro Priest. But he will fire at this boat with the Super Ion cannon. Overcharged. Let's do this. He's hitting on 5s, I believe.
That's correct.
He can re-roll those 1s for the mark. He's got 3 hits there.
3 hits there, Stick.
Now,
3
it's
hits.
strength 9 overcharge.
Yeah, 3s to wound
It's
you.
3s to wounds. He's got 1 wound there. Got one wound
Is
there,
it -4, is it?
Yes.
6.
Oh, hang on. Right, you've already done it now.
Did you want to re-roll one of those?
Yes. Kill him. I want to
You're
kill
spending
him.
a CP.
Yeah, because it's flat. It's flat 3 plus D3.
Yeah.
That's
Yes,
the thing.
it is. Yeah, it's flat 3 plus D3. Everyone.
To wound.
He's got another wounds
Roll
there,
it there.
Stig.
Oh,
He's
it's
rolled
off
off
the
the
board.
board.
Unfortunately for Stig, that doesn't count.
Okay.
Alright, so I've done 6 damage plus 2d3.
You've done 6 damage
which means
plus
it's already
2d3.
destroyed.
Well, it's got 8 wounds left though, hasn't
Yeah.
it?
So
that means when you do 6 plus 2d3, it's a minimum of 8 bone.
It's dead. Does it blow up?
It does not blow up. What about the unit inside?
I need one more die, but annoyingly I threw it off the board. 2 units in there.
He does kill one of their number as they get out, but finally we've seen one of the new prototype weapons go boom boom. Right, we now have the stealth suit team. They're firing all of their burst cannons into this unit here. Now, as per your Tau set tenet, the burst cannons here will just have a base -1 AP, is that correct?
It'll be -2 though, because I paid for ATS.
You paid for ATS on top of them. Very good. So let's see what they can do here.
Yeah.
So quite a lot of shots actually.
20.
Yep.
So hitting on 4s, because I am within 12 of the whole unit. Just get rid of these misses here, and I didn't get any mark lights on him. But that is a decent spread of hits.
Sure is.
It'll be 5s now.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wounds at -2.
5 wounds, -2.
So 3 up armor becomes 2 because of shroud time, back to 4s.
Okay, he does well. He only drops the 1 wounds. Everything okay there, Bo? Bo?
That's it, that's it.
Now, Bo, just having a discussion off camera here.
That'd just be obnoxious.
He's saying, are you seriously going to spend 2 CP to protect the last Electro Freeze from failing morale? The question is, are you going to do that?
It would be so much fun just to wind Bone up, but not even I am that mean.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
So he cannot pass, he's gone.
That's a pretty good turn, really.
It wasn't bad. Now you
come on, it was pretty good.
Look, it wasn't bad. Everyone calm down now. Now, we did get Big Game Hunter, you destroyed a boat.
Yeah.
You also destroyed the termite,
Yeah.
so you got first strike with that. You did get Secure Objective 6, you've got to roll D3 for Supremacy, Bo.
Hey!
He got 2, that's fine. So in actual fact, he ended up getting 2, 3, 4, plus first strike, 5 points for his first turn. Not bad at all.
Yeah.
We'll see what you do to disrupt Stig's tactics in just a moment. So let's see how that works out. Okay, it's now the beginning of Stig's turn. He's got his hands drawn, which he hasn't revealed yet, as per the mission rules. And the first 3 cards picked up from the deck by Mr. Bone.
Assassinate. If you randomly...
The Will of the Omnissiah and defend Objective 5.
I'm going to get rid of Assassinate because you've got a Vindicare.
Okay, so he's putting Assassinate down to the bottom of the deck there. And then he can put these back in any order. Doesn't matter so much, I'm guessing.
Where's 5?
I think 5 might be that one over there. Is it that one?
That
Yeah,
is
5.
Objective 5 over here, yes. So... The Admech, turn 1, Supremacy in play, also overwhelming firepower and a hidden card, a secret bonus card. We shall see what that is hopefully later on. This boat now has moved out this way, flanking the stealth team just in front of them. Meanwhile over here, the chickens have begun to bob their way forwards. Las cannons, no doubt, charging and getting ready to unleash some nasty firepower. The rest of the forces seem to have just done a little shuffle and spread out around the battlefield here in their own deployment zone. We do have the Scorpius. What is the range on the Scorpius guns there,
36
Stig?
across everything.
Okay, so they're obviously, I'm assuming,
All of
in
this
range
area.
of the targets that they want to fire at. Did they actually move?
Yes.
They did, yeah. Okay, fair enough. And then over here, of course, they've ensured that there are units here. They are within the woods. Although this particular unit kept falling over, so they're just on the edge there. But he is holding, of course, continuing to hold Objective 6. So currently he's got 1 objective.
That's 5, mate.
Sorry, Objective 5 rather, yes. 2 objectives.
There's one
and
under there.
there is 1 under here
And there's
for
one under
this
here.
boat. And there is 1 under here with this boat. So he's actually got 4 objectives at the moment. or at least is denying this stealth team from holding it. So, with no further ado, we will be hitting the shooting phase next. Let's see what he decides to target. The unit of Vanguard in the forest here, just the back unit, is going to open up against these Pathfinders, removing marker lights where possible. So
these are the radium carbines, first of all. They're all ignoring cover as well because of the on the specs. So 3s to hit.
Okay.
Kill. No rerolls at the moment. And then it'll be 4s because they're toughness 3.
Yep.
So
3 wounds.
3 wounds, no cover save.
So that brings them back to Pathfinder armor, which is 5s. That is 2 kills. Okay. Steve, do you know what you're going to be doing next?
It's the rest of the squad, which is the plasma.
Fair enough.
3 hits.
Okay.
And then they're not overcharging, so still 2s.
Yeah, that's 3
minus
wounds.
3.
So that is the unit wipes, and Stig has just earned himself first strike. This boat now is going to be opening up against the drones, which are spread out here trying to protect the Riptide and or broadsides. Let's do this. Lots of stubber fire. Okay.
And then 4s now. They are toughness 4, are they not?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Looks like he's got 5 wounds there.
Okay, cool.
Shield drones. He fails 3.
Sure.
And then nope, does lose 3 shield drones to that stubber fire. Nasty. We now have this central boat also opening up with its heavy stubbers against that drone unit. Let's see, there's just 3 drones left in the unit. But a few misses there.
Much worse roll.
It is then forced to wounds. But he does get 4 wounds. Okay, there's 3 drones left. They've got 4s to save. Ooh, okay, he's failed 3. He does shrug 1, so that is 2 of the drones destroyed, just 1 remaining from the unit of 6. We now have the Rangers here. There is 1 that can't see because of the central cargo containers, but the rest of the unit will be opening up against that Pathfinder unit. Do they have an Omnispecs in that unit?
They do not have
no,
Omnispecs.
So he will be getting his saves.
Only 2 hits.
2 hits.
Strength 4, so 3s. Hey.
No wounds anyway. Fair enough. The Rangers
I'm so dead.
Okay, now we go on to the Scorpius. The Stubbers are firing all the way over here into that Pathfinder team, while of course the main Scorpius Disintegrator is firing at this unit of stealth Marines. Excuse me. Stealth suits over there. Okay, here we go.
He doesn't have huge numbers of targets. And I'm just trying to make sure that I'm finishing off the mark lights, but not wasting the stronger weaponry on them.
Sure.
So we'll see if it's a good thing or not.
So this is the Stubbers?
Stubbers into the Pathfinders.
So
they
hit
all
very
hit.
well there, wow.
And then
okay,
3s.
it is 3s to wounds. Okay,
So
wow. 8 wounds, but
you
they
do
will
get
at least
cover.
get 4+ saves now because...
that's something, I guess.
No, on the specs.
Cool.
Okay.
Only 2 die.
Did well. So 2 cut down with the Stubbers, and then we'll go on to the Disintegrator itself.
Yes, we'll do the missiles first. Which
Okay.
is D6. It's
Okay, 3.
So this will be hitting on 4s because the stealth suit's inbuilt minus.
Yeah, that's hit 2 times.
Strength 7.
Okay, so 3s to wing, so I think the out toughness 4.
Yeah, minus 2
Okay.
and D3 damage.
D3 damage. Let's can Bone make a save here. He can.
Ooh.
Very nice. Very nice indeed. Oh, it's like what is that? Like a tango?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It just on a vessel, maybe.
Just go with it.
Okay, now the Belios cannon. 3d3. 2, 3, 4 shots.
Brilliant. 4s.
Does hit once.
I've used up all my luck, it would seem.
It would seem.
I
so.
do wound.
Does wound though.
Minus 1, 2 damage.
Okay. He does fail that save. 2 damage will kill a stealth suit outright. The forward Vanguard unit now in that forest will be firing everything at the Fire Warriors just there. Okay, so
this is the radium carbines.
Yep.
No rerolls. 4s.
3 wounds.
No cover save.
Nope. But he gets 4 up saves anyway. Does fail all 3. So 3 Fire Warriors slain there. We then
And that's
have
the plasma.
Plasma.
Oh, only
One
hit once.
though. Okay.
Does
get a
wound.
wound.
Minus 3.
So no save. That is another Fire Warrior killed. The Vindicare now. Okay, firing its Exodus rifle all the way over here. Unfortunately, to the Ethereal, who's in the woods there. Can see him. Okay, let's do this.
Hits on 2.
Rolls a 2. Okay.
Wounds on a 2.
Rolls a 1.
Yeah!
Wowzers.
Yes!
Okay, no, you are going to spend a CP on that.
Well, it was the dance that made me decide to do it.
I see.
That's what it was, you see.
You thought it was too obnoxious.
Just a little bit too much.
Okay, so it is windy on the 2. He does roll the 5 this time. That means it's a problem there, Bone. Now, do you have an invulnerable save?
Of course not. Even if I did,
I didn't think you would, yeah. So, okay, what's...
Do I spend that CP? I did. So I'm down to 8.
What is the damage?
So it's D3 damage, and then we've got all the headshot malarkey.
Yep.
So D3 damage first of all.
Oh wow, it's 3 wounds, but he has got his sense of stone.
Sense of stone.
He
make
does pass 1, so he's taken
he's got
2.
2 wounds left.
So I'm just going to double check this. I think it's on a 3. Yeah, so on a 3 you'll take another mortal wound.
He does. Okay.
Or do I?
Sense of stone. He does not.
The greater good is with me.
However, did cut us off early because, of course, we need to now roll to see if the headshot continues on 4+ now because he's still alive.
Because he's not slain, is the wording.
No. So that does end. The ethereal survives. How many wounds did it come with? 4?
4.
Wow, so he's got 2 left. This Scorpius now will be firing its stubbers all the way over here into these 2 fire warriors and the disintegrator into the remaining 3 pathfinders.
Stubbers first.
Stubbers.
These will be re-rolling 1s because of where the Dominus is.
Yep.
Cool.
Okay, lots of hits. Very good. And 3s to wound. Okay, not bad.
6 saves, please.
Wounds.
6 wounds?
6 wounds there, Bone.
No.
Yes, no, the unit are killed. Only just though. So fire warriors slain there, and then the missiles, is it?
Yep, 3
See
shots.
what that is. 3, okay.
3's rolling 1s.
Does get 2 hits.
2s.
Gets 2 wounds.
Minus 2.
Okay, so 6 is required for these pathfinders because they are in cover.
No.
No, that's another 2 killed. There's 1 left alive. A whole disintegrator firing at him. 3, 4, 5 shots to hit 3s. Can re-roll those 3 1s.
3
Goodness
1s.
gracious me. Okay, that is 3 hits now, and I believe it's 2s to kill in this instance.
Yeah, minus 1.
Oh, no, minus 1, sorry.
Yeah.
No, so that's 2 wounds. They will get 5+, Pathfinder will get 5+ saves. Oh, what a beast! It's the chickens. Protector, Doctrina, Imperatives means now with the stratagem use that they are hitting on 2s. They're re-rolling 1s because of their Tech Priest Dominus, and they're firing all of the las cannons at the broadsides.
Yeah.
Let's get this on right now.
Now, Stig, just remember, we are trying to showcase these units.
Yes, those magma rifles.
Those,
Remember that?
Magma rifles.
Is that on those ones?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
So-
see, this is what you get when they're like better than a neutron laser.
We'll
Because
see.
obviously my neutron laser is my favourite weapon.
Yeah. Well, you should make better tech then.
I really should stop saying this because I'm going to roll really badly.
Okay, let's do this. Here.
2s you rolling 1s.
Ooh,
Oh,
did
lucky
get
you can
4
re-roll
1s
those
there.
ones there.
Very lucky there, Stig.
Bah!
Yeah. He hits every single one there, Bone.
There's a lot of 2s there.
Ooh.
There's a lot of
Oh,
2s
he's
there.
bloody whiffed, hasn't he?
Ooh, he's whiffed there. That's a bit of a whiffer.
6 at minus 3.
That's
So, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to, with my last shield drone, I'm going to palm one off on a 2. I am.
Palmed off.
Now begins the time where I just shrug them all. Are you ready?
Yes.
Damn it. That would have been great.
The drone is destroyed.
So shrug once. How
That
many more
leaves
wounds was there?
5.
5.
Yeah.
Was 5?
It was 6 in total.
Yes.
Right.
So you've made
it's minus
2 on, so
3.
you've got 4 at minus 3 still.
Oh, so I've got 4 left at minus 3.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
But you are 2+ armor
I am
save.
2 plus arm save, so we'll be 5s.
Yeah, okay. It'll be 5s here. He passes 1.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Then that is basically 3d6 damage.
you need to do these one at a time.
Yeah.
Because they are 6 wounds, aren't they?
That's correct.
Yeah.
Okay, so if he rolls a 6, he'd kill 1 outright. No.
Okay,
and then
so
the next
before you
damage,
roll, I've got.
Yes, of course.
Sense of stone.
Because he's still alive and he should be
Yeah.
dead by the Vindicate.
Sense of,
But it
sense
would
of
still
stone. He
last the
passes
20.
1,
Okay,
so he's got 3
I've taken
wounds
3
left.
wounds left on the first
3
one.
wounds left there. Stig does roll another 5. So he really wants at least 3. No, okay, so he is
so
killed.
1 is killed.
One
Okay.
broadside's destroyed,
Cool,
and then the
and then-
third and final does roll a 2. So ignores that on 6s. No. Okay, so one of the broadsides destroyed, 2 left very much alive. Could have been worse. This Scorpius now opening up against whom, Stig, of these
so
fire
we've got the
warriors?
stubbers going into this fire warriors, the missiles as well,
Yep.
and then the Belios cannon going into this guy because he's annoying.
Okay, he's
I
annoying.
mean, that's
Yep.
that's what it is.
I understand.
We'll start with the stubbers. 3 rolling ones. Look at those ones.
Oh.
I think Beard's popped in
Okay.
and touched my dice. 3's down.
Ooh,
So
Gwyn again.
terrible.
Only
2.
2 wounds.
And who's this on?
Those fire warriors there.
I see. Okay. It's fine. One dice.
Kills 1.
Just one though.
D6 missiles. About as cocked as it comes.
Yes.
Yeah. 5.
Okay, that's not bad.
That's alright, I guess.
And into hits. Re-rolling 1s, but nothing. Okay, then to wounds.
2s.
That's 3 wounds.
-2.
Where's that again?
Into the
That's
fire
into
warriors.
fire warriors. Need 6s here, Bone.
Okay.
So there you get a 4 armor save?
Yes.
Yes, it's
Fire
only
warriors
half
are base
five,
4.
five. Yes.
No, it does kill 3 of the fire warriors.
I see.
There,
And was that on the
so
same unit? Steve?
Yes.
Forgive me, I wasn't paying any attention
He's
to you at all.
Whittling them down. Then we've got the Belios cannon on the
The lone pathfinder.
lone
That's annoying.
pathfinder.
3d3 shots.
Okay, that's
So a little
2,
bit
4,
better.
5 shots there. And then that's 4 hits. And then it's 2s. That is 3 wounds.
-1.
Okay, so now he
You ready?
needs 5 because he's in cover. No,
Dead.
he's dead. Okay. That is that Scorpius fired. What else have you got left here, Stig?
That's everything in range.
Yeah, because he can't fire out of his boats because despite appearances they are not open topped.
Yeah, it's weird, that, isn't it?
So, okay, that concludes your turn unless you have any charges.
No, because even if I'm wanting to shut these guys down, which
Yep.
would be one thing, we would be getting that unit. We would be getting. Oh, not him. Actually, let's have another look at this properly.
Okay. Okay. So he did decide against charging in the end, mainly because, of course, the stealth suits have fly, so he couldn't shut them down anyway. So you do get supremacy. You did destroy a unit, but you didn't destroy 3 units. Or did you? You did actually. You did destroy 2
Yeah.
units of Pathfinders.
2 units of Pathfinders
Yeah.
and a unit of Fire
And a
Warriors.
unit of Fire Warriors, so you do actually get 2d3. Is this secret card being revealed yet, or is
Not
it
yet.
still secret?
I had to check because I'd forgotten what I put there.
Fair enough. So 2d3 points. Oh, he's only gone and rolled a 6 and a 5. That's 6 points plus first strike. That is 7 points. Oh my goodness. As we go into turn 2 for the Tau. It's turn 2 and we're doing the draw. So, Mr. Bones revealed the 3 cards on top of the deck are Ambush, Assassinate and Secure Objective 1. Which you send into the
ambush is score 1 victory point if an enemy unit was destroyed and or failed a morale test during the turn. Hang on. Oh, just during the turn. So that's just going to happen.
Yeah.
Assassinate is probably. Yeah. Hopefully, I've screened fairly okay-ish. So that might not be too bad. And secure objective 1. And objective 1 is. I have a feeling it's this one. It is, so you can't have that one.
So that's going to the bottom of the deck. Do you care which order the other 2 go in to the
let's
top?
put, so that one is the second one.
Okay.
So that's, yeah.
Very cool. So we'll let Bone play his cards and then come back to you at the end of his movement phase. It's turn 2 for the Tau. He's played Hold the Line, Secure Objective 3, and the Patient Hunter. So that is now looking like this. We can see that this unit has spread out across here. The Riptide's moved. The Broadsides have moved. They've left the forest there. The Ethereal has come round here, hiding behind the bunker. Now, Objective 3. Where is Objective 3?
It's under here.
It's under there. So, okay, currently being held by that boat. The Fire Warriors, however, have moved out towards that location, towards the centre of the boards. Pathfinder's up here on the bunker, just pretty much hanging where they are, and the Fireblade also has remained stationary. Meanwhile, over here, however, is where the excitement is at. The burst cannon crisis suits have descended upon their jets, perhaps from one of those Manta ships, just in the cloud line. Absolutely cool. I cannot wait to see what these burst cannons do, because that's a lot of DACA right there. They are supported by a commander over here with the cyclic ion blasters, and of course the stealth team. So potentially some command and control node action might not even be required. Depends what he wants to do. He's got a couple of targets there. Meanwhile, over here we do have both of the cold stars. Adesh best served cold is 8 fusion guns. Let's see where he delivers them. In fact, it won't be very long, because it is the shooting phase that's coming up next. Right, it is going to be the shooting phase in just a moment. We're just going to do a couple of bits of admin. The canticle, because you're rolling for it now.
Well, actually, I spent 2 CP to be able to select one that I'd already used, so I've given myself Shroud's Arm again. It's got a lot of AP1, so it should make a difference, hopefully. So I'm just going to roll to see if I spend 2 CP or 1.
Okay.
Only 1, so I'm left on 6.
Very cool. And we should mention as well, because I forgot to mention it, Kalyon has been activated.
Montcar.
Or Montcar, rather. Sorry, the other one.
So they weren't within range of each other.
No.
So it's just going to be on the front one, but you can advance, because these guys have used their...
can advance and shoot without penalty, right?
So you can advance and shoot without penalty.
Perfect. So he's got all of the accurate fusion there. Cool. Are we now ready to begin this shooting phase?
So there's 2 stratagems which I have employed, one of which is the new one.
Very cool. What is it?
So this is going to be coordinated engagement. So use this stratagem in your shooting phase. Select 1 crisis suits, battle suits, or XV8 crisis bodyguards unit from your army. So I'm going to select this one.
Yep.
And select 1 enemy unit. I'm going to select these guys here.
The chickens.
The chickens.
Okay.
Until the end of the phase, when resolving an attack made by a model in that unit, they count as having 5 marker lights on them.
Wow. So basically, what that's given you is ignore cover, +1 to hit, and reroll 1s.
Correct.
Very, very cool indeed. Those are the only things which are relevant here anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. So what's the other strategy you're going to employ?
I'm also going to put command and control node from this guy here.
So you will be re-rolling the 1s, or re-rolling the wounds. But it is at the expense of him firing.
Yes, you can't shoot.
Okay, so very, very cool. We're going to get to see some of this new stuff in action now. What is the unit that you're going to open up with then, sir?
Why don't we start with them?
Okay, sounds good to me. In fact, it's going to be a lot of dice.
It's a lot.
So I'll let you pick those dice up and we'll be right back. How crazy is this?
Yeah.
It's 72 shots.
Yeah.
You're opening with 36.
Yes, I am.
To begin with.
And because of their prototype weapon, the Gatling burst cannon, so 6s do explode.
Yes.
But they are only 18-inch range.
Yes.
But I am within range with everyone.
Yes, you are. But you are not within 12 inches. So it is -1 to hit.
So
4's re-rolling 1s.
4's re-rolling 1s.
Yep.
6s get additional.
Okay. So I can already see some 6s in there.
Yeah, and as you can see, I've had to mix in the old and the new.
That's it.
Toga for life.
Lots of togas.
Okay, so re-roll these 1s. Okay, so now I'll get rid of
the misses.
The misses.
Add in back the exploding hits.
Yep.
That's how this game works.
Yeah. Okay, so decent amount of hits there, and I get an additional. Thank you.
Okay,
so I'll leave that in.
4 6s.
So additional 4 hits.
There we
Very
go.
nice.
Fine.
So now it's 5s re-rolling on the wound.
Yes, because of command and control. No.
So I've ignored cover, so Shroud's Arm is moot. Hey.
Okay. Re-roll the wounds.
So luckily as well, because that's not a very good roll.
Ooh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it was not
that
good.
one would be cocked, so re-roll that one separately, because then you might get another.
Okay, nope, and then re-roll all of
re-roll
these.
Those.
Okay, that's much better.
A little more
That's
reasonable.
cocked. Okay,
Let's
very
get
good.
5 anyway.
That was cocked. No, okay. So, hey. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14 wounds to start with.
Okay, 14.
And what's the damage on them?
1.
They're only 1 damage. Okay, cool.
Okay,
So
and the minus is currently
1.
-1. So it's 5s and 6s because
they're
they're 4 up armor save. Ignore your Shroud's Arm, so it's -1. 5s. That's off the board.
Okay, so Stig's rolled 4 successful saves so far.
So that is 1 dead and 1 on 2 wounds.
Okay, 1's destroyed. Do they have a chance of blowing up?
They do.
No. Okay, so 1's got 2 wounds left.
Okay.
And then we'll let Bone get those dice, the second batch, and come back. Okay, so times 2. 36 shots again, and that will be all of the firepower. Okay.
Okay, rerolling 1.
3 6s again so far. And
There's 1 there.
Yep. Does get another 6, so it looks like it'll be 4 additional hits again this time.
Okay.
So the irritating thing, of course, being at -1 to hit would have translated so many more.
Yeah, it's actually this is actually a very, very bad roll.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's not good.
It's really good that it is unmodified 6s doing the additional though.
Yes.
Well, it's nice that Tau gets something like that finally.
Yes.
Quite frankly.
Yes.
They're not in there. Cool.
Okay, now it's a wound. 5s, but he is re-rolling.
Okay, that's slightly better.
Okay, the re-roll. And he picks up 2 more. Irritating that. Okay, so 9 wounds. So 9 saves of 5 or more required. 1 only on 2 wounds left. He passes 2.
So
destroys
that's 1.
Another,
and 1 on
1's
1
left
wound.
alive on 1 wound.
Does that one blow up?
Does that one blow up? No. Okay, so destroys another and leaves another on 1 wounds. I mean, you can imagine against the right targets, that's a withering amount of firepower, but it wasn't quite enough to really dent that unit.
Yeah, I mean, really, if I was playing it a bit hardcore, well, not hardcore as such, but probably what I should have done is done the +1 to wound on there as well. But at that point, you're spending 6 CP.
6 CP for that output.
And I want to show you guys some stuff.
Yes, so we've saved some CP for some other bits and bobs. But that is only 1 unit. And he still does have a lot of alpha units left to level some fire. So let's see if the Tau can pick up a little bit more momentum and see what Bone decides to shoot next. Right, we're moving on to the stealth team just behind the crisis suits. They're also unload into this unit of chickens.
Yeah, let's see. So looking for the 5. 2 hits.
3 hits.
3 hits.
But yes, really far from ideal. Can he get the wounds? He does get 2 wounds.
And it is at -2, so that will kill one, hopefully.
So they don't ignore cover.
They do.
So 3 goes back to 5.
Yes. Oh, he's rolled a double 6. You can't get more obnoxious than that. Fire warrior units here. 1 is in rapid fire. He's desperate to try and just ping off 1 last wound to at least half the size of the unit.
2 hits.
He's got 2 hits there. He's got a wound. Again, it's a save or die. No minus though is the problem. He's got a 5. Yeah, okay, that's irritating. They still have 1 left on 1 wounds. Pathfinder time now. Yeah, a bit changing tact here. Just going to open up on this boat here.
Yes. Yes. Okay, that's fine. Actually, no, I'll start with my man here.
Fireblade, yeah.
So he'll fire into
that.
He looks like he's within 12, is he?
He is. So but he has moves, so it'll be 3s.
Got a hit.
Got 1 on
okay,
there.
so 1 marker light.
And then I will fire. I'm just annoyed about these chickens.
Yeah.
I'll fire it. No, well, this guy's actually worth a point, so I'll fire everything into there.
Another hit.
Oh, okay, so I can roll these at once.
And you can re-roll that 1.
So
yeah, it's got a full.
3.
Oh yeah, 3. Sorry, yep.
No, it's -1.
Yes.
So 3 are on there. I'll spend the CP to put a blink on there.
Yeah. No, just the 1. Okay, so that's 4 marker lights on it. 1 shy of getting the +1 ballistic skill. Right, now because his hand's been forced, he's using another new stratagem now called aerial targeting.
Yeah, which is quite cool. And this kind of, takes the heat off that sort of stuff. I wanted to use it over there for my commanders, but so be it.
Yeah.
He's worth a point for Patient Hunter.
Yes.
So aerial targeting, use this stratagem in your shooting phase. Select 1 enemy unit. I will select this one, sir. Until the end of the phase, when resolving an attack made with a ranged weapon by a model from your army that against that unit, treat that unit as having one more marker counters on it than it actually has.
Right.
So he now has 5 on there.
Cool. So he's got that at least. Fair enough. And do you know what you're going to fire at him now?
I do. We're going to fire the broadside.
Okay, let you get some dice. Broadsides, firing everything, including the smart missile systems, into this boat.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Okay, we'll start with the big guns. So, 4s be rolling 1s. Okay, 2 hits.
Okay, and then 2 wins.
3s.
2 wounds. These are the
4.
magma rail rifles here.
6s.
Is that because of cover?
Shroud silence. You ignore it, of course. So no save.
No save.
So 2d6. 6s will do an additional mortal wound.
That's it.
Right. Okay, cool.
The 2 becomes a 3.
So I've done 6 damage.
He's done 6 damage, yeah.
Okay, very good. And now it'll be the smart missiles.
Okay. So the magma rifles ensuring an extra point there. Nice to have a minimum damage.
Yeah.
Now SMS.
Reroll that one. Okay, fine. 5s.
And that's
3 wounds. No minus on that, but also no cover.
So 3s, normal armor save.
Mix those.
Okay.
No problem there.
Ooh.
Alright, see what Bone does next. Right, we've got the Fire Warriors just here in front of the Fire Blades. They will be doing rapid fire shots into this boat also.
I must bring it down.
So these guys are within 12, so it will be 3s rerolling 1.
Yes.
It's cocked. Okay. Cool.
That's more like
Nice.
it. Now 5's the wound. Not bad.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wounds.
7 wounds.
There's no minus even on the 6s, right?
Correct.
Cool. So 7 wounds, 3s.
Drops 1. So
Down
he's got
to
4 wounds remaining. Okay. Very badly damaged, but still hanging in there. The unit of 2 Fire Warriors now will be firing at the chickens again, just trying to plink off that last wound to at least halve the size of that unit. He's got 1 hit there. He's got a wound there on a 6. Stylish. Can Stig finally? No, he rolls a 6. Wow, meets it every time. Which will now, of course, force Bones' next Fire Warrior unit to open up against those chickens.
Hey!
Surely he must
2
bring
hits.
it down. It is inevitable.
1
It's another
wound.
wound. Can Stig make yet again another save? Oh, we can. It rolls over onto a 4. Goodness gracious me. The Riptides now will have to fire everything into this vehicle to ensure it's destroyed.
Yes.
So let's do it.
So, but 4's re-rolling 1s. He's obviously overcharging his big gun.
He's hit 4
That's
times.
fine. 4 times there, okay. 3s.
He's wounded all 4 times.
So it's -4.
Yeah, and he's got no
save,
cover.
so he's dead.
He is absolutely dead. The ion cannon, the new prototype weapon, has absolutely done its damage there. Does it blow? It does not. Now Stig needs to roll for the unit inside.
There's 2 units of 5 in there.
Okay. They're all fine. Okay, so we'll let them disembark and come right back. Right, this is how it's going to be. We are going to fire the Carry-Ons, or is it a Montcard? Montcard's commander at the chickens.
Yes.
Hand forced here. He must bring more down, or at least guarantee that he kills the 1-on-1 wound.
Yes, it's too much.
Too much, because otherwise they just get repaired.
Yeah, I don't like that.
No.
Okay, so 2.
Yep,
Because
see
they're
us,
within
yes,
12.
and he can re-roll.
No, he can't.
No, he can't, because there isn't actually an actual marker light on
Yes.
there. Correct, okay.
Okay, 3s.
2 wounds there.
2 wounds
All right.
-4.
So no save,
no
but you get
save,
6 plus
up
invulns, don't you?
It's bionics because they're Skitari.
No. Okay.
Okay, cool. Am I within 9? Is the question. No, it would be
Because it's
10
22.
and a half.
Yeah. Well, it's 22, isn't it? So inside 11.
Yeah, so inside 11.
Oh, yes, because of the additional range, yes.
Yeah,
that's
cool.
right.
Okay, so it's 2d6 picking the highest.
Okay.
So one's just killed.
One's killed and doesn't
Yep.
blow up. He does not.
Okay.
Okay, so he's gone. And then you've got 1 more.
6 wounds,
kills
which
another one,
destroys another.
And does not blow up.
Okay, so that commando really did the business there, really turning it around, because 4 was definitely what he wanted to take as a minimum. He has now achieved that. That leaves the second cold star, and he's going to put all 4 of his fusion into this disintegrator here.
Yes.
2 hits.
2 wound, 1
wound on a 5.
It's minus 4.
4, yeah.
He's not ignoring cover, is he? So a 6.
Oh, he's made it as well. Stig! Okay, we're going to move swiftly on into the charge phase now. The Fire Warriors are charging this Scorpius, or no, what's it called?
Yeah, Scorpius.
It is a Scorpius, yes. Okay, good. Because there's a little objective under there which Bone would like to have.
Yes.
So, let's do this. Overwatch.
Haha! Taste your own medicine.
And into wounds.
1.
1 wound.
Okay,
he does kill one on the way in, but
Hooray.
Mr. Bone now gets to charge.
So, should be a 5.
Well, he's rolled a 10. That is not a problem. They will make it to within 3 inches of that objective, so that is very useful. And we'll do the fight phase momentarily. Right, it's the fight phase. We've got the 4 Fire Warriors unleashing.
Combat jump! 1 hit.
Wait!
Hey! No wins.
No wounds.
Fight back.
Scorpius fights back.
Hits once.
No.
That's the wounds. Okay, so that concludes, in fact, the turn. Points wise, Mr. Bone, talk us through your cards here.
So I got Hold the Line for 1.
Yep.
I got Secure Objective 3 because that's under there, which
Yep.
is now charged.
She's
And
charged.
I got Patient Hunter.
Yep.
Because he was in my deployment.
Yep, and he killed
an enemy
that unit
was
there.
outside.
So that's 3 points. Okay, how many victory points does that put you on now?
8.
8. Except, you're revealing a card here. Defend Objective 4. That's this one here. Okay, so Stig just got another 2 points, and that puts you on, Stig.
9.
9 points, so it's 9/8 currently to the Mechanicus as we go into their turn coming up next. Team, it is now turn 2 for the Mechanicus. Bone is just doing his disruptive tactics here.
Control an objective map that was controlled by your opponent.
Also, we do need to do a morale check for those 2 there. We can just do that quickly now.
Now, if they're leadership 8 normally, they're
Yes.
9 because of the enhanced data tabbers. So
6 would fail.
roll.
No, okay.
Just.
Because he could have lost another one there. Okay, fine.
From a vehicle from your army has suffered wounds, of course, regains lost wounds. You can't do that.
Can't
this
do
turn.
that. So.
Hold the line, you can get. Quest for knowledge can go on the bottom.
Okay.
Because that's quite easy for you to get if that's what you want to get.
Okay, and then
Okay.
we'll put those back in an order he chooses. All right, we'll come back at the end of Stig's movement phase and then see what cards he's put into play then. Okay, turn 2, movement complete for the Mechanicus. He's played Scour the Skies, hidden one of his cards, and got Secure Objective 3 this time, which is
This one.
that central one. Okay, now we can see movement-wise, he has fallen back with this boat. The chickens haven't moved by the looks of it. We've continued to keep our infantry here in the woods. This, however, is looking like its guns are levelled towards the crisis suits. Meanwhile, over here, these rangers remain on the hill there, plus a unit and the Vindicare up on this bunker. We do have the Daedalosus looking at these 2 commanders, and there's a little bit of admin to do for him in just a moment. And both of these disintegrators are pretty much ready to level their firepower also, so that will be interesting. Now, they have moved to make sure that they're within 6 inches of this character by the looks of it.
Well, no, they just wanted to be within 6 inches of him, but
Yes.
also with 6 inches of him as well.
Okay, fair enough. Meanwhile, these infantry have remained where they are. Now, Daedalosus is doing his little mini smites, D3 mortal wounds.
So yeah, at the start of the shooting phase, once per battle he gets to activate his Arco Tech device, so he's going to D3 mortal wounds on the front guy.
Yep. He does...
Is that cocked? I think that's probably cocked.
Yep, okay. D3 does Two mortal wounds.
Cool. Down to 4.
And then the other ability.
So he then activates his Omni Scanner, which means he's going to look at this guy funny, and everything within 6 is going to +1 to hit against him.
So that's this little section here. So +1 to hit against him, and he's just lost 2 mortal wounds. Okay, that concludes the movement phase. We'll come right back in the shooting phase. Tech Priest Dominus now is opening up in the shooting phase against the nearest commander.
It's the only thing he can fire, so I may as well just get him out of the way. He's 2s re-rolling 1s because he has not moved.
Sure. 666.
I would like that again because wounds of a 6 are a mortal wound in addition.
No. Okay.
So just the 1,
just
no
the
AP.
wound.
Okay. Grab save. Takes a wound.
Takes a wound. Okay, on a roll of 1 there. Fair enough.
It's just 1 damage?
It's just 1 damage.
Okay,
What are we
so he's
doing?
got 3 left.
We will put the Vindicator into him.
Okay.
So 2s followed by 4s. So 2
hits.
Wounds on a 4.
Rolls a 1.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
Do I spend the CP? Vindicators are very expensive, aren't they?
Yes,
Really?
they are.
Enjoy spending a CP.
Or he's
I
all
will
hungry.
do.
He does hit the wounds though. Okay.
-3 and you can't take an invuln save.
That's okay.
Fine.
So
You
6
need
up
to
save.
6. Can this
For
command?
the greater good!
Yeah!
Oh,
cheeky! This is it. Now this Scorpius just declared this commander now as a target. And Neural Web Jammer has been employed. Another stratagem there. It's -1 to hit him now.
Now hang on one moment. I might be cheating.
Oh, he might be cheating. He's having, everyone is hanging on.
It might have to be at the start of the shooting phase,
Oh, okay.
which is something I would have considered doing anyway. It does say start of enemy shooting phase.
You can do that. You were going to do it anyway.
No, it's fine. You're going to wear those mistakes.
Okay,
sure?
fair
That's
enough.
good. Yeah.
Okay, so then you are hitting regularly.
Yes, 3s re-rolling 1s.
Yes.
So Stubbers first of all. And then 5s and 6s. Hedge to 1 wound.
One wound. Okay, cool. So, any minus on a stubber?
No.
3s. That's it.
Okay.
D6 missiles.
2.
Not what we wanted. Only 1 hits because he's not the one that was plus. But he does wound. Strength
Minus?
7 -2.
5.
Wow, literally a cock die.
special.
It's a 1. No.
D3.
D3 damage.
Big 3,
With 5 or a
please.
6, he would kill him. No, he's still got 1 wound left.
Okay. 3d3 on the Belos cannon.
3, 6, 7 shots.
Okay, that's better. It's the best roll for the game so far with those.
Okay, 5 hits there. 6 hits even.
Toughness 6, is he?
5.
5, so
threes.
3s.
He's got 4 wounds.
That is 4 wounds at -1, 2 damage each. Not really matters.
2 damage, so he just needs to make 4 ups here. Bones shaking vigorously.
Shake it,
Out.
No.
No, he's dead. Okay, so the commander is destroyed. Probably inevitable, but for a moment it looked like he might weather it. Okay, we'll come right back. And we're also going to come right back here. So this Scorpius will also fire at this commander. This is +1 to hit now.
Yeah,
though,
so this is
through
hitting on
those.
2s. That one was off the board.
Yep, so all hits. With these stubbers, 5s to wounds now. He's got 4 wounds
Oh,
there.
that's
so
a
that's
lot better than before.
he fails 3. Oh dear.
Just
Okay. Oh dear.
Quickly now, Steve.
Okay,
Remove him.
quickly now,
Missiles.
Had enough.
4. Hit on 2s. Reroll the 1.
That's 4 hits.
3s.
That's
3 wounds at -2. D3 damage.
3 wounds. He does pass 1 but fails 2. It's 2d3.
There you go.
He's 2d deads. Okay. Ouch. Vanguard over here firing into these fire warriors, trying to get them off that objective.
So this unit are just in 18 of him, so they're going first. This is the radium carbines.
It's his 4. That's 4 wounds. No
rolling
minus.
hard.
No minus.
He's
He's
rolling hard.
Very hard. It's forced to save. He does fail 2. 2 fire warriors cut down. Okay,
This
next.
is the plasma. They all
looks
hit.
Like, ooh, okay, that's now
Okay,
2.
2s.
This suits to kill.
Yeah.
That's it. The unit's wiped. That objective has been secured by the boat. Right, so we've got these 5 rangers now firing into the 2 fire warrior units.
3s. No rerolls available. 3s because strength 4. 6s are -1,
Okay.
and then 2 normal armor saves.
Okay, so 1 5 up and 2 4 ups required.
2 4-ups.
Makes
One's
1,
dead.
fails 1, and then needs a 5 up.
Are you ready?
Yes, we're ready.
It's going to happen.
That's pretty cocked, I guess, but that was kind of cool.
It was kind of cool.
But if they will it, he will live. They don't will it!
They don't will it. He's dead. This Scorpius now firing into the crisis suit units. Everything. Very unpleasant here. Let's see what he does. Stubbers.
He's dropped 3. They are toughness 5, is that right?
Correct.
So 5 and 6s again.
That's 2 wounds.
2 wounds. No AP on those.
Hey! One
Fails
takes a
one.
wound.
Okay.
D6 missiles.
2
Just a
missiles.
2.
One hit.
Only 1 hits.
Good.
3s.
1 wound.
-2.
-2 there.
Hey!
He's off the board there, mate. He's failed that save there.
3
Oh,
damage.
it's 3 damage.
So one is killed.
One's dead. That's fine. Okay, then the Belios cannon. That's 2, 4, 5 shots this time.
Do you like the sound effects?
Yes,
I
I
do.
do. Yes, they're very good. That's
They
5
all
hits
hit.
there. That's 5 hits there, but he might
they
not
are,
wound.
They are 6.
He might not wound. He does wound 4 times.
-1.
He
2
wounds 4
damage.
times. He makes 2. Fails 2.
So is there flat 2 damage,
Yeah,
right?
that 2 damage.
So we just
I'm going to use DP!
to
Hiya!
keep one alive.
Yay!
Oh, it really does.
One's
Okay.
on 1 wound.
One is on 1 wound. Very, very good. Vanguard unit over here now, firing its carbines into these fire warriors, but the plasma are coming back through this forest into the crisis suits.
Stig's first mistake.
Quite possibly.
Right, here we go.
Let's be honest, there's been more than one mistake. Carbines first. Freeze. Oh, look at the ones.
Yeah, quite a few misses there.
not good.
Yes, Mystic, yes!
4s.
That's 4 wounds, however.
4s.
That's 4 saves. Cheeky. All right, plasma.
See, I've been pulling my punches
That's
here.
it. That's it. But he's
3
got 3
hits.
hits with that plasma. Now to
does
wounds. Does get 2
wounds,
wounds.
-3.
-3.
Is this over here, is
Yes,
it?
on the
So I need a
crisis
double
suits.
6.
Needs
Is
a
what
double
you're
6
telling
to keep that one on
Hiya.
1 wound alive.
No.
Oh no, okay, so he kills 1 and 1 has lost the wounds.
Correct.
Okay, that's another unit done. This unit now, rapid firing into the crisis suits.
3s. Just trying to think a few more. And they are strength 4, so only the 1, but it is -1.
Okay. Oh no, okay, loses another wound. 1 is left on 1 wound in that unit. Okay, we have the Rangers up here firing into the crisis suit unit now, just the 5 shots.
4 hits. 6s. 1 at -1 and 1 no AP.
Okay, 1's at -1. That's on a 1 anyway. Oh dear. Okay, and the other one is a save on a 4. Okay. Relentless withering fire from the Mechanicus. This unit now also lends its fire to the crisis suits.
Carbines first of all. That's cocked. And those are misses. This is toughness, strength 3, sorry. Yeah, it's toughness 5. So 5 and 6s. 6s are 2 damage.
Ouch.
So 3 that are 2 damage.
That is not the sort of thing with that I want to hear, Mr. Stig.
So it's 3 up saves.
Oh, he does fail 1.
Okay, so one's
So
on
1
1
would
wound.
take 2 damage.
Oh,
Okay, very annoying
I'm
there.
just trying to show you some cool stuff, Stig.
Yeah, Stig's
Sorry.
being a power gamer here.
Don't you say it.
He's got 4 hits there. He's got 4 hits. He's got
Oh, only 1 wound at
only
-3.
1 wounds.
For the greater good and all that is good in the greater good. Toga, 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 6.
Yes!
Yes, I summoned it! I summoned it! I summoned it!
Las Cannon Chickens now, they are going to put the final nail in that crisis suit coffin, firing their las cannons at the crisis suits. Just spent the stratagem to hit on 2s.
There are
And
no
rolls 2
re-rolls.
There are no re-rolls.
There are
Because
no
he's
re-rolls.
outside because I
Well,
wanted to make
well.
sure those commanders
It
died.
seems the greater
Could be
good
a-
has triumphed once again. Oh,
He
dear.
does wound 1.
-3.
Now, Mr. Bone, you just need to roll a double 6.
Okay, I can do that.
Oh, so close.
So one's killed.
One's killed, D6
and then-
damage. And that's 2 kills. That leaves 1 lonely crisis suit left. Oh dear. This is now the end of the turn. We do, of course, unfortunately have a morale check for this crisis suit. He was
Oh!
1. He is very, very, very fine.
Loves it.
He
And he is
loves it
fine. He's a
indeed.
lovely guy.
He is, yeah. Now, we've got to do our come on, victory points now. Scale the skies. 1 point if you destroyed a unit that can fly. That was any of the commanders, so that's not a problem. And then we have secure objective 3, because you secured that with the boat in the end after killing those fire warriors. Do we have a secret card reveal?
No.
We do not. But
I keep forgetting what I'm doing.
It is another 2 points to the Mechanicus. I think which gives you now a 3-point lead, if I'm not mistaken.
Puts me on 11 at the moment.
11 to 8, is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, that does mean that now Mr. Bone must do some drawing of cards. In fact, you just want to do that now, and then we'll come back and move.
Well, we've got to do the. Steve has to take the.
Yes.
It's my point. Yeah. So let's do this.
So the top 3 are upside down. Good. Mission critical objective. Which is rolling. Cool. Defend objective 6 and orders received. Right. That would immediately generate another one, which is it can't be done because it's a warlord one. Is because it has to be done in.
Did you just get say the warlord as well, Stick?
No, it's more the fact that it has to be done in the player's turn, and you can't defend in your turn.
Okay.
And then mission critical objective, I'm going to roll toga dice for number 5, which is this one.
It's the one all the way over there in that corner.
You're welcome to have that one, and you're welcome to have that one. And get rid of defend objective 6, which is this one.
Okay, getting rid of defend objective 6, which is that one there. Fair enough. That is the disruptive tactics. We'll come back at the end of the movement phase and see what cards Bone has to play. Turn 3 for the forces of the Tau. Ambush has been deployed. No prisoners. And a hidden card of his own. As we come across the battlefield here, we can see that the Fire Warriors are still providing board control, if you like, within his own deployment zone. He is just holding this objective over here also. The broadsides have moved back around the bunker with the Tau Ethereal supporting them. The Pathfinders have remained stationary whilst the Riptide has driven through the gap here, supported by the Fire Blades, to hopefully lend his firepower to more of the enemy in their own deployment zone. We do have the Fire Warriors over here, which have... did they actually move?
Yeah.
They did move, yeah. So they've sort of moved more towards the centre of the battlefields. The lone hero crisis suit, bless him, only the one left. But he is supported by his commander and the stealth suits over here to put some pressure on that flank.
It's gonna hurt.
That is the movement. Bone needs a good shooting phase. Let's wish him luck. That's coming up next.
Thanks, everyone. Thanks.
Right, we're in the shooting phase. I did forget to mention the branch and overcharge on this Riptide, and that is so that he can move 2d6 in the charge phase.
Yeah, and he's also got his 3 up in
And he's got his 3 up in Von, of course.
But,
so,
to ignore?
To ignore it with the Sense of Stone, which he activated? No. So he's
down to 11.
But we are opening with the Pathfinders, and who are they firing at?
The chickens.
The chickens, okay.
Okay, so...
First of the markers,
no.
Second is a hit. Now rerolling ones.
Cool, that's all I wanted, really.
He's got reroll ones.
Very good.
What unit will you fire first?
So I'm going to go over to my cyclic commander now.
Okay.
Because he's within 12, so I can overcharge. He's going to fire everything at the chickens.
Very cool.
So 3 at a time, 3 hits. You roll those ones. 6 hits, 9 hits. Very good.
9 hits.
So 3's to wound you.
Okay.
Okay, that's cooked. Okay,
yep,
cool. So that is 5 wounds at -2.
-2. I don't have Shroud Sound this time. This canticle, by the way, is the reroll ones in the shooting phase.
Yep.
Okay, let's see if we've got anything left to shoot.
Okay.
So it will be 4s normally, so 6s.
No, not a single one. Okay.
What's the damage on them?
Okay, D3. So
do them 2 at a time because they're 6 wounds each.
Yes.
Sure. Okay, so first one.
Oh, first one is 5 wounds.
So then that's 6.
The next one destroys him,
blow up
and then
to
you've
another
got
mortal wound. No, he doesn't. So he's gone.
2d3 damage on the last. 3 wounds. So this chicken has 3 wounds left. Okay, good shooting. Okay, the hero crisis suit now firing at this chicken who's on the 3 wounds.
Yeah, so 4 rerolling ones and within 12. Roll that 1. Okay.
It's not a bad roll.
Not bad at all.
Okay, 5 and 6s. Oh, did I get any 6s to hit in there?
Oh, yes, probably. Oh, yes, because you get the additional hits.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go back and check, but that's what you've just rolled to wounds there.
2 wounds so far.
2 wounds so far. And that's the magic of cinema. In fact, yes, you did get 2 6s, Bone, so you get to do 2 more.
Hey! So,
okay.
no wounds.
No wounds. So it is still just 2 wounds.
Yep, -1.
-1, so 5s and 6s.
Okay, let's take another wound. He's got 2 wounds left.
Intriguing.
All right. We're coming back over to his deployment zone now. The fire blade is firing the marker light at these vanguards.
Yes.
He hits.
Someone remembered whether they were Vanguard or Rangers.
I know, it's very tricky for me. It's very tricky for me, Stig.
It's tricky for everybody.
Okay.
Well, let's start with this unit here. They're going to fire at them.
Yes.
So 4 rolling ones. 3 hits.
See, all I see are trench coats everywhere. That's basically what I see.
3 wounds.
3 wounds.
Handing down 3 wounds.
3 wounds.
No minus. 3s because of cover.
Okay, that's 3 saves there, Stig. Oh dear. All right, Bone is now forced to rapid fire this unit into the units in the forest.
Yes, the forest unit, if you will.
The forest units.
Right, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Extra shots with the fire blade there.
6. Hey!
And they can reroll 1s. Okay. Not ideal, but now 3s to wound. Not bad. 5
wounds.
5 saves of 3. He does fail 2. 2 are killed. Okay. We're opening with the broadsides now, but a split fire. The SMS are going into this 3-man vanguard unit to try and finish them off, whilst the magma rail rifles are going into the chicken, which they can now see because they had moved.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, chicken will be 5 rolling ones.
2 hits.
So
Rerolling a
far.
1.
Okay, 2 hits. 3s to wound you.
Yes, strength 9. Oh, he's rolled 2 2s.
Okay, so I'm going to have to use. I've got a CP.
Yep.
I'm going to use a reroll on that.
He
Cool.
does get the wound.
So there's a mortal wound in there as well.
Okay.
So
and
you're
he's
dead.
failed to save.
Because
I
it's
get
flat
Bionex.
damage.
Yep.
Bionex 6 up in my wall save.
I thought that was your save, Stig.
No, I was whether I got a CP.
Oh, I
Alright,
see.
sure.
Gotcha.
Sorry.
Yes.
Just trying to do the bits at the right
And
time.
now to save.
Oh,
could have been
he's dead.
disappointing there.
No.
Okay, he is finally destroyed. That is a unit killed there.
So that's 2 points. Now.
Interesting. Now the smart missile systems from the broadsides. Can he kill a 3rd unit? That's the question. So no prisoners.
It won't be a 3rd. It will be a 2nd.
Yeah, second one.
Oh yes, of course.
Yeah.
That's right. Yep. Okay.
Okay, here we go. So 5 rolling ones.
Got a few in there. Gets another.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, nice. 3s now. Okay, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No cover saves available to you.
So 4s.
No, he has failed 3,
exactly.
so that unit is destroyed. Okay. The fireblade behind the Riptide will now fire his marker light at this unit in the woods.
Yes.
And that is a
Rerolling
hit.
ones.
They
Right.
have been lit up.
Okay, so now I'm going to put these guys. It's a tough one, this,
It is a tough one.
because I can put them in here point blank range and I'll be hitting on 4s, so I can put them in here 5 rerolling 1s, and then I can put the SMS in there. Can he see there? As well, with his, he can't.
Looking at his Riptide there.
Let me have a little think about what's best here, actually.
Okay. Stealth suits. Now he has decided to fire back this way. He's got those reroll 1s because he's got also the extended range due to the Tau Sept abilities that he's picked.
And if this fails, then these guys, I do have the Riptide to help finish them off.
Yes, indeed. Okay.
Okay, cool. Here we go. So looking at 5 rerolling 1s here. Okay, reroll those 2 1s. Okay.
That's alright.
Yeah, not bad. 3s now.
3s.
Okay, so 3 at minus
wounds.
2.
They are minus 2,
So
yep.
that'd be 5s and 6s.
Does make 2 6s, only kills 1 Stig! Obnoxious. Okay, let's see what Bone does next. Okay, the 6 Fire Warriors over here will open up against these Rangers. Vanguard even, yes.
Right just before.
2
Two
wounds.
wounds.
Don't you get to reroll the 1? We've got.
Yeah, mark
Thank
light
you
on
very
them.
much. No.
Okay.
So 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
Freeze. 1 more
Does
dice.
kill another. Okay.
I'm going to put everything from the Riptide into them.
Including the ion.
Yep, got it. Because if I kill them, it's an additional D3.
Victory points.
It's 2 D3 points.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Here we go.
Fair enough.
So we'll start with
here.
the SMS. 2 hits.
Okay.
1 wound.
1 wound.
Ignores cover though. 4.
SMS does kill 1. Okay.
And then the
Now 6 shots from the prototype ion cannon. That is 4 hits. Rerolling the 1.
Nice.
That is 5 hits. This has been doing some serious work. Whatever it's pointed at, this game has done the business.
2 to kill.
2 to kill, absolutely.
6 at bionics.
Oh yes. Okay. So
okay then. Cool. So 3 wounds.
3 wounds.
So you can do double 6.
Oh no, stick! No! No! Incredible stuff there. Just 1 Vanguard remains alive in the woods there, denying him a kill, but we're in the charge phase. He's charging with the stealth suits into the Rangers.
You got that one right.
What is wrong with you? I can see, man. I'm done. I'm done. Very good. I quit. That's it. See you later.
Right, we've returned. It is 7 hits. He now needs 4s to wounds. Absolutely obnoxious. Okay. That is 3 for 5 wounds.
No minus, at least.
He
So
drops
1 takes a wound.
1 wound on the way in.
Okay.
Now to charge.
5 will do
5
it.
inches, that'll do it. He was only 3 inches away anyway. Okay. Okay, he's moved in. More charges now.
Okay.
What's happening?
So I'm going to charge with my boy here into them.
Okay.
Very nice.
10. Very cool.
So I'll put him here. So he will be able to pile in to these guys because I'm going to pile into him because I am going to kill him. I have to.
You have
Then
to.
the commander will go in.
Is that third kill? He makes it 2. Okay.
Okay.
And then just another move with the Riptide because of his overcharging.
6.
Riptide moves 7 inches.
And then these guys are going to charge this as well.
Oh, I see. Okay, well, let Stig, why don't you roll your Overwatch to hit? Lastbone moves that. That's 4 hits.
5. No, it was 4.
4 hits, yeah. And then it's a wound. That's 2 wounds.
1's minus 1.
Okay,
anyway.
both failed anyway. 2 fire warriors slain.
Alright.
And to
To
charge,
charge
he does
now.
make the charge though. 6, 7, 8, 9. In he goes.
Okay.
Okay. And that brings us to the fight phase. It is the commander that will first try to strike these rangers.
Yes. So, he's hitting on 3s.
That is 1 hit. 1 hit. Can we believe it? The luck has abandoned him.
Great.
He's failed to wound on top of that.
wow.
Oh dear. Okay, we've got the stealth suits now. Bone's got to pull this back. It's getting pretty unlucky here.
Yep.
But he's got 8 or 9 attacks, including Shazray.
So hitting on 5.
Hitting on 5. He's got 3 hits there.
3 hits.
And then
It will be 3s to wound.
3s. Yep, that's true. It's got
Okay,
2
it's 2
wounds.
wounds. It is -1 because of ATS.
Okay.
That's interesting.
Pretty
5s.
cool. It does kill 2. Okay. And then
and
he's
then
still
my
got his crisis suit,
he gets
Shazwy.
3 attacks.
Okay.
Again, hitting on 5s.
He does hit
Hits
once.
So cool. It's not going to be enough.
He does wound.
wounds.
Well, it could be a morale
We get
issue
1.
if he fails.
No minus on
He
that.
does kill 1.
Does kill 1.
Okay, so 3 killed from that unit. And
Then I just attack over here.
then the attacking with the fire warriors against that boat. That is 2 hits. Yep, and
No wounds.
no wounds. Right, who's attacking back where?
Okay, so I will do. These guys will come this way into him, and
Okay.
then he can part, and then he's within an inch.
Yep.
So they've got 3 attacks, hitting on 4s.
1 hit.
Just the 1. Only strength 3, so 5
And
is
1
1
wound.
wound.
And then to save,
Right,
fails to
takes a
save, he takes a wound. Okay. Now your boats,
Yep.
get hit back.
He's on 4 wounds, so hits once.
Yep.
Does wounds.
Does wounds, okay.
No,
one of the fire warriors. Does kill a fire warrior. Okay. It's a potential morale issue over there. Now, I believe that concludes.
Well, when you piled in, you would have gone into touching base to base, into contact with him, wouldn't you?
No.
No?
Nope. Because that's where I left him to last. So I would have consolidated it.
Consolidate into him.
So he'll be able to shoot. That's fine. That's it, mate.
Morale.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to spend it on the one guy.
So he's going to spend 2 CP to auto pass here to ensure that he doesn't get that kill. But I believe this unit will have to take a morale as well.
Yeah, so they're leadership 8 because they're within 3 inches of him and he's got the data-y thing.
Okay.
So they've lost 3.
Okay, so... Right, so they do lose another 1, but 1 is the maximum they can lose, leaving 1 on...
So that's something at least. So we'll get D3 for ambush.
You will get D3 for ambush,
It's failed morale or units destroyed.
Ah, okay, so he does get away with that, actually.
So that's something.
Interesting.
But
so
I
despite
didn't
not
get
killing the 3rd unit, because he failed a morale check, it still went in your favour.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, that's it.
So you get then, and you didn't kill 3 units for no prisoners though. So you got D3 plus 1 this turn effectively. So you did destroy a unit, and he did get the 3.
So 4 points.
So he's got 4 points, but Stig. Defend objective 5 was his secret one. That was all the way over here. He's just pulled back another 2 points. Oh dear, wow, okay, so that means, what is the total points for both players now?
I'm on 12.
And I'm on 13.
Okay, still very tight actually, just a point in it. Interesting, we'll see what the Mechanicus does next. Okay, here it is. Turn 3 for the Mechanicus. Just drawn the top 3 cards. No prisoners, secure objective 1 and secure objective 4.
No prisoners can go down the bottom.
No prisoners to the bottom of the deck, and he'll hand those back. We'll come back at the end of this movement phase.
We'll need to draw one.
You're going to pick them up.
I'm drawing only 1.
You're drawing only 1.
Yeah.
Okay, there is a little bit of thinking.
Where's 4? It doesn't matter, mate. You'll be able to get either of them if you want.
Okay, fair enough. Then we will come back at the end of the movement phase. Right, here we go. It is turn 3 for the Mechanicus. Hold the line and secure objective 1, plus yet again another mystery card, which have always been very favourable for him so far. This movement has been pretty much as you would expect, falling back from the combat tower over here. Rangers just at the base of this hill, supported by this Scorpius over there. And then we have these 2 Scorpius, supported by the Dominus and Daedalosus, and a vanguard of Rangers and literally vanguards in the woods. Over here we do have the boat, which has moved away from the 3 fire warriors. There actually isn't that much left in a weird way for either side. It's been some haymakers thrown, but I think this could be decisive for the Mechanicus if they have a very good turn of fire. But if they whiff, it could be their end, as the game is very tight in points. Is there any other admin in this movement phase?
No, the canticle, remember, is that everything is re-rolling 1s.
Yes, indeed. Okay, we'll come right back in that shooting phase then. Okay, we're in the shooting phase, and the Daedalosus looks funny at the Riptide, is what Stig says. So is that for the +1 to hit?
It means +1 to hit for everything around, which means I can overcharge all that plasma and not worry about it.
Well, let's do this then. Who's firing first?
We'll actually come over here, because he's just got 3 shots. He's going to heroically get this 1 point and die, but he's going to try and take 3 of these guys out first.
Okay, let's see if he can. Bo says no.
He hits once.
He gets 1 hit.
Told you.
He gets
does not.
Rangers, rapid firing into these 3 fire warriors. Let's do this. Rolling 2 hits.
All the 2s, none of the ones that I could have re-rolled.
Nope.
3s. 2 are at -1, and then we have 3 normal saves.
Okay, 2 at -1.
Okay, the 3 normal saves.
3 normal saves, passes 1.
1.
And no,
Nope,
okay, so the unit is white. 1 kill there. We're not doing next Stig.
Yeah, last pistol.
Las pistol into the crisis suit.
Before I forget, these got
This would be insulting.
No.
It's a miss.
Good. That was too much at that point.
I'm calling it at Les Pistols.
The Dominus now firing into the Riptide.
So, because of the +1, he's hitting on 2s despite moving. He's rolling 1s because of himself. Hits 3 times. He is strength 6, Riptide is toughness 7, so 5s and 6s, 6s immortal wounds in addition.
No wounds.
Cool.
Okay.
Ping, ping, ping.
Next unit.
We will come over to the 4-man Vanguard unit. God,
Yep.
You almost got me doing it.
Okay.
So carbines first of all, 2s rerolling 1s, all hit. 5s and 6s, 6s are 2 damage. Nothing. And
Is the strength on those carbines 4 or 3?
3.
So that would be 6s to wound.
Doesn't matter.
Okay,
anyway.
yeah.
Cool. And the plasma is overcharging, as we said, because of the +1. It
Yep.
means it can't kill them.
Yep.
So 2s plus rerolling 1s.
Okay, we rolling a 1. Okay, so that is 4 hits.
3s.
And
Three
3 wounds. So
invulnerable
minus
saves.
3, but he's got 3 up invulnerable saves, and he does fail 2.
4 damage.
4 damage there, unfortunate.
CP on
He's
that.
going to use a CP. He does pass
So
that.
2, and
So
Sense
2
of
wounds.
Stone.
Sense of Stone still in play. No.
So it does
So he's down to 9 wounds.
So I have 1 CP left.
Okay, 1 CP left there. We're moving on to the next
Yeah,
unit.
same thing.
Same thing. Okay, so choose the hit.
Carbines.
Yep.
Reroll the 1.
Okay, and then 6s to
Sixes.
wound, which becomes 2 damage on a 6 to wound. He does get 2 6s, but you'll get 2 up saves against this. 2 up saves, he gets a 3 and a cocked die, 3 and a 4.
And
Okay,
it killed the
okay.
ranger.
Remove that model, please.
Yeah, remove that model. Okay. Okay, and then we've got
The overcharging plasma.
the plasma, all hits. Then to wounds.
Oh,
1 wound.
only 2 wounds.
Yes, of course. 2
Strength
wounds with overcharging.
Ah!
Oh no!
Why
He
do you
failed.
forsake me? Have I not worn my toga well?
Right, Bone has already moved the damage down to 5.
Told you.
Yeah, he fails.
I've been forsaken.
Oh no,
I did
the
my
tower
best.
army's falling apart here.
I
He
built
just
a nice list. He
needed
brings
to
-1 to
take-
hit. Yeah! Yeah! We're trying to show them nice things. We've seen your AdMech already. We'll do it when we get your book.
Right, the Scorpius now. Both ready. Here we go. Come on down, Sid. Come on down. Come on.
Reroll those ones. All hit.
Goodness. All
toughness
hit.
4,
With the
so 5s and
stunners.
6s.
It's fine. He doesn't wound anything.
Oh, that's something at least, I guess.
D6 missiles,
Oh,
just
it's
the
only
1.
Oh!
Does hit.
He's
4s.
He's 4s to wound. He's failed to
Does
wound.
it?
The Valious Cannon. Oh!
Oh, yeah, now you're listening to me. Oh,
All
it's
hit.
still 3 hits
hit,
though.
all hit,
No.
all hit.
5s and
hit.
6s.
One
Only
wins.
1 minus 1.
3 invulnerable there.
He
There
does
he
make
is.
that. He does make that. He does make that.
Okay, rinse and repeat.
Moving on straight away to the second one. Stubbers. Bone doing some belly rubbing action there.
I think that's what's
gives him
doing
luck.
it. That's what's making it happen.
Okay, here we go.
Again, the stubbers have failed.
There it is.
Okay.
There it is. They failed, Stig.
The missiles,
Oh,
5
come
this
on.
time.
Okay, that
It's
makes
5
more
shots.
sense.
This could be a problem here. Okay,
Roll
we've
the
got
one.
several hits.
Got 5
Okay,
hits.
that's 5 hits. Now,
4s.
to wound. 4s. Gets 2 wounds.
2 wounds minus 2.
To save. Invulnerable saves, he does fail 1. The
D3.
damage is D3. The damage is 3. Obnoxious.
I've got 2 wounds left
Sense
there.
of Stone, Sense of Stone,
Sense
Sense
of
of Stone.
Stone,
He
Sense
needs
of Stone,
6s.
Sense of
He
Stone
needs
there.
6s.
I got none, I got none.
He's got 2 wounds
I got
left.
2 wounds
The Bellius Cannon. The Bellius Cannon. Can he do it? The last disintegrator of the fire.
Oh, no, this guy's still got the fire too.
Oh yes, that's a good point.
No, yeah.
Obnoxious. Okay, right.
They all hit.
Lots of misses there, unfortunately.
5s
They all
and
hit,
6s to
see?
wound though.
They all hit. Okay,
running.
that's 4 wounds.
-1, 4, -1.
Oh, he's failed 1.
2 damage.
Guys!
2 sense of stone rolls to live.
He needs a single 6 to survive.
I'm taking my old toga dice. These ones never failed me. Except for now. Except for now.
Oh dear. Okay, that's now the Rangers firing into this crisis suits.
3s
Okay.
rolling 1s.
That is all hits.
Strength 4.
5s. To wound, I believe. Oh, what's their
1's
toughness?
off the board.
4 or 5?
I don't know.
He doesn't know.
It's 2
It's
saves,
either-
1's at
yeah,
-1.
okay, it's 2 wounds. 1 at -1 there.
1 at
One
-1.
at -1. He saves. He's off the board.
That still counts.
Yeah, okay, 2 saves. What next?
That's the end
Give
of
me
your
a
turn.
second.
It's the end of his turn.
Okay, these rangers now into the crisis suits.
Rapid firing, only hitting on 3s. Reroll the 1 because of the canticle. 5 and 6s again.
2.
Just 2. 1 at -1 again.
Okay, -1.
-1.
Loves it. The other one. He loves as well.
Loves it.
I'll have.
Oh, yes.
I'll have another serving, please.
Okay. Yeah,
Delicious.
Okay.
Okay, now it's
What are you doing with that?
Steve.
You gonna fire everything?
He's-
A bit much, isn't
Are
it?
you firing everything in that crisis suit?
I actually am.
Okay.
Because there's not a lot of AP on these, and I do need him to go.
Okay.
So yeah, might be overkill, but I need to make it happen.
Subbers.
Reroll
Lots of
the
misses there,
1s.
unfortunately.
It is a lot of 2s.
Yeah.
So a lot of misses there.
That's what you get.
Thanks, mate.
Okay, then it's
All missed with the starters.
Oh.
okay.
6 rockets,
6 rockets.
I hate rockets.
all hit.
Yep.
No.
3s. That is 4 at -2.
3 at -2.
3 at -2. Thank you.
D3
D3 damage
is
each.
dead. That's dead. That crisis suit is absolutely dead. Okay, I
So you
believe
can see how cool that could be,
you,
Oh,
you
yeah.
could. You could.
but not today.
But not
apparently.
today. Right, now the Vindicare
He's the last to fire, and he's going to fire that command.
at the commander. Okay, to hit.
2.
That's a hit.
Now, he is strength 5, and they are toughness 4 or 5?
The commander's 5, isn't he?
Commander is 5.
5.
You
So,
can't shoot him though.
it's character.
Yeah.
And he's a big character.
No, but he's a special character.
Ah, right.
No, Ben.
Oh, in that case.
No.
In that case. So,
He's
force.
hit. He's wounded.
-3, no invulnerable save.
Got a save here, Bone. He's failed that save. Bone grabs the hill.
So, D3.
Grabs the hill. Okay.
Don't break the hill.
D3.
It's fine.
Have you
It's
broken
fine.
you or the hill?
No, I've been broken a long time.
Okay.
So, it's 3.
That's 3 damage.
He's got how many left?
That's
3.
3 damage there.
Okay.
Now
So on a
he takes a mortal wound on a 3. The Vindicare has succeeded.
Cool. He's got 2 left. 4.
He's got now on a 4. Here that succeeds.
He's
He
got
can
1
finish
left
him
on a
on a
5.
5. The Vindicare would one-shot him.
Oh! I've got to use a CP.
He's got to use the CP.
I have to.
On a 5 or a 6, the Vindicare kills. It's a 4. My goodness, though, that was unpleasant. Yeah. There it is. The end of the turn. Stig, did you achieve hold the line?
Yes.
Did
To put him in is all this area.
Yep. So that's fine. Secure objective 1.
Which is that
guy
lone,
there?
very
Yep.
brave guy
Okay,
there.
so that's 2 points. Is your secret card revealed?
No.
Okay, fair enough. So Stig is now on another 2 points as we would go into turn 4 for the Tau. Let's quickly do the deck draw. So the first 3 cards from this deck.
Greater Good.
Area
Denial. Defend objective 1.
Okay, so which one will go to the bottom of?
You're not having defend objective 1.
Okay, that's back to the bottom.
And area denial. How many have you still got in hand?
5.
Oh,
I've
okay.
got the
Matters
full
not.
5, so it
Okay,
doesn't
so we'll go
matter.
like that way round.
Okay, fair enough. We'll come right back. It's turn 4. It's the Tau. It's a summary. Mission critical objective, which is objective number 4. Assassinates could be possible. And a hidden card for Mr. Bone. As we pan across here, we see that the Fire Warriors have pushed forwards. These Fire Warriors have pushed forwards to try and take out that lone hero. Fireblades remain stationary, as has the Ethereal, and the Broadsides have also moved forwards. Meanwhile, over here, the Commander and the Stealth Suits have moved deeper within those woods. So, what are we doing, Mr. Bone?
Okay, we're going to start off with my Warlord firing a Markerite into those guys there.
Into
Tiny
the
bit.
Rangers.
Admin was I rolled for the canticle. I
Yep.
randomly determined it was +1 strength. Just
Very good.
for those keeping up.
Very good.
Okay, very
Okay.
So he'll need a 4 because he moved.
He gets
Gets
it.
it. Okay, so I'm re-rolling 1s on these guys
Okay.
here. Okay, so then I will. I'm just going to go for it. These guys are going to fire into these guys here.
So the Pathfinders now will try and light them up completely by the looks of it.
They fail.
They
but
fail.
I've got
They
two
do get
on
another
there.
one on there.
So if I was shooting some missiles at you, that would be great.
Okay.
But I'm not.
Right. So
Well, you
what
might be.
next?
There's missiles over there.
Okay,
They're outside
so
of 30.
they're out. Yes, that is a dead dream. Right. We'll fire these guys into them.
Okay. Stealth suits into the Rangers.
Are you in 12 inches of them, do you think?
Yes, Stig.
I've had enough of your cheek today, Stick. I've had more than enough of it, thank you very much.
Okay.
You
Here we go.
understand that I've had enough?
Shall I just remove the...
Yeah. Am I doing this correctly? No. Okay. I actually do need to have a little think about this.
Okay, we'll come back. Split fire from the stealth suits now. So 3 into this unit, and one of them's firing at which character?
Okay.
Oh, into the lone gunman.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, fine.
Okay, here we go. So, yes. 4's rerolling once.
The tree is destroyed. Uprooted.
Oh
there.
dear.
Okay.
Fine. Okay, that's fine. 3s. Okay, so that's 3 wounds there, -2.
3
It'll be -1 because they are in the cover of this, so it goes back to 4s.
Does kill 2 there. Kill 2. Okay, and then the one on the other lone guy. That is 2 hits.
3 hits.
3 hits, sorry, yes.
3
3
wounds.
On the lone guy.
Yeah.
And he's annoyingly
He's
not.
dead.
He's well and truly dead.
Okay, fair enough, that's a kill.
This is a kill.
What are you doing next, Bo?
Right, I need to get the points. So I'm gonna do a measure.
Alright, we'll come back. Broadsides, firing into whom?
Remarkably, these guys here.
Okay.
And then the smart missiles will go into this unit up here.
Okay.
Okay.
Looking for some kills.
Here we go. Broadsides. Oh, they hit!
Wow. Those Magna Rail rifles.
2.
2s to obliterate. Yes.
So it's -4.
5,
That unit
4.
is dead unless they roll their 6-up bionic saves. 4. No, they're dead.
Oh.
Because there was just 3 left. So they are
So
gone.
nearly.
Okay.
Okay, and then the smart missile systems into this cluster over here. Okay.
One wound.
1 wound.
And they ignore cover, don't they?
Yeah.
4s.
Does
Kills
kill
one.
1. Okay, very cool. That's the broadsides done. The Tau Commander now firing at this engine seer.
Okay, so he's hit you 7 times, so I'm not overcharging here. 3s.
Ooh.
So they're at -2.
4 wounds.
It does mean 5s, because it's a 3-up armour. It's 4.
Makes
3 go through.
1, and it's just 1 damage. 'Cause
Aren't you in cover?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so only 2 go through.
Okay, so 2 wounds down.
I'm
So-
still holding the objective, so it's
This is
not that
damage
big a
1.
deal, but I
Okay.
will be charging with both of these units.
Yes, yes, of course. Okay, fair enough. And that does in fact bring us to the charge phase. The stealth suits will charge the engine seer. Overwatch misses.
So annoying he doesn't get grenades or anything.
Yeah.
He should have like some kind of.
He does make that charge despite rolling a 3 because he was only 2 inches away. So in he goes.
Just trying to see if I can tag my guy over here as well. Yeah, that'll do. And then the commander will just jump in too.
Very cool.
Okay, cool. So these guys will consolidate, will pile in rather. So he tags.
Cool. So that will stop him from shooting.
Yeah. So I get 2 attacks over here with these guys. One of them would have been the
Champ.
So 5. Okay, 3 hits. 3 wounds.
3 wounds.
The minus
minus
1.
one.
So 4s.
That was 1.
One wound left.
1 wound left. Now can the commander finish?
4 attacks.
He hits twice. Can he wounds? He wounds
Once.
There's no
Minus one.
-1.
Yeah.
4s.
Ah!
No.
No.
Everything I try, it just fails every time.
Oh, no.
It's so frustrating.
Oh, no.
Well, aside from the way, the greater good's all right, I guess.
So that means he's failed to get assassinate. Oh dear, it can't get any worse. Now he's going to hit you back. He's going to hit the commander back now. He's got a power axe.
Hitting on 4s.
Okay.
He's +1 strength, so it'll be
Yeah.
wounding on 3s,
Yeah.
-2.
Just kill
Two
him,
damage.
Stig.
It's one hit.
Oh.
I think he would be
Threes.
strength 5, so it'd be 4s to wounds.
No, it's because he's +1 strength because of the canticles.
Oh yes,
and
the
then
canticles.
+1.
Fine. It is a
So
wound.
it
It's
is
a save or die
wound,
situation
-2.
for the commander.
Minus
-2 for the power axe.
Ha ha! My plan has worked! For I have a stratagem where I can explode my commander! Yes! Only in death does the greater good truly end! It's on a 4+. I can do this. It's friend or foe for the greater
And
good.
this
They'll
is your
take
last
it on the
CP.
chin. I've already spent the last CP. There is no rerolls available. Assassinate!
He's got it! The 4!
I did it! I win! Concede, Stig! That's the end!
However, we must also roll for the stealth suits because it's friend or foe. He gets
so
them
one
as
was
well.
on one wound, so they're dead.
Okay, so 1 is killed. Okay, that concludes the turn.
You will get 2 seconds.
Of course, yes.
6s. Off the board.
1
Hits.
hit to wound.
Yeah.
I don't think he can hit me. Because it's -1 in combat as well.
Ah, yeah, good point. It's not an unmodified 6 always
Yes,
hits, so
yeah.
yes, no hits.
Yeah. Otherwise,
Okay.
we've done one.
Yeah.
In which case, it is the end of the turn.
Yes.
Bone did just scratch assassinate in the ends, incredibly.
Mission critical objective.
Did you even fire with these guys?
No, I don't want to.
Oh, okay,
Don't worry, I got a plan.
okay.
Yeah.
You know there's a guy there, right?
I do.
Okay,
Don't worry about it.
no one's worried.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah. Mission critical objective.
Yes.
He's rolled the maximum. That's a 3 there.
Yeah. So I got another 4 points.
Another 4
16.
points. Puts him on 6.
And he'll have another defend.
Oh, where are these coming from? What again? Defend objective 3. You what?
Every one of the
Okay.
puts me
Okay.
at 17.
So Bone, how many points are you on?
16.
Oh, he's again 1 point in the lead.
I'm gonna discard this.
Okay, discarding it. And you don't want this. Okay.
Please,
Don't want
Lawrence.
Yes.
Just trust me, okay?
Okay, it's turn 4 for the Mechanicus, and he's taken these 3 cards from the top
Where's
of his deck.
2, Steve?
2, I think, is on yours. You've got it.
Well, I'll be putting Kingslayer on the bottom of the pile.
Okay.
Any order for this one?
I cannot because you can't get it.
Let's do this, people. Will of the Omnissiah. Secure objective 4. And now, looky what we have here. Mission critical objective. Rolled a 3. Where is 3? Right there. What sort of weird fix is this, Stig?
Well, it means that
What sort of weird fix is
It will
this?
only be worth 1 point at least.
And I got Will of the Omnissiah as well because I randomly defend the canticle.
Very nice.
Round.
Very
So
nice.
I've got 2 points already.
So you've already got 2 points. We know that. Now, this is a summary.
He's in 3 inches of that, so as long as they die,
Then you will also hold that,
Yeah.
which is secure objective 4, which will get you 3 points.
which should be nice.
Okay, and as a result, we can see that all of the units... all of the units have moved around to ensure that they die. So, let's do this.
Start a shooting phase. He's going to look at them, giving plus
+1 to
one
hit.
to all of these
Yep,
units. so it
effectively
cancels out all
ignoring
of
their
them.
-1 to hit.
Obviously, he fell out. That's the other thing.
Sure. So, who are you firing
We'll
with
actually
first?
start over here purely so I don't forget him. He will fire instead.
Okay, the lone gunman over there.
Hits twice.
But Bone lets
No
live.
wounds.
Aha, it's almost like I had a plan.
It's,
Did you have a plan, though?
okay, right. Now, okay, now, What are we firing next?
We will start off with this unit over here. Because they can only just see this one guy, so I need to make sure that they don't. Everyone apart from him. So I've got 2 plasmas. They can't. The -1 means they could overcharge. So they can't overcharge without killing themselves.
Yep. But you've got a +1 to hit.
Yeah. So they're going to hit on 2s.
Yep.
No,
they won't. They'll hit on 3s.
But I can't kill myself. Is that right?
You can kill yourself.
I still kill myself. Yes.
You don't have any reroll. Do you have reroll? You've got reroll ones.
Reroll ones.
So it's a minimal risk, but a risk.
Let's just do it anyway because it's that stage of the game.
You're overcharging. Okay.
They are 2 damage at that point, and they are 2 wounds each.
Yes, they are.
Not.
They're 2 wounds each.
I'd like to think I've got enough guns to be able to do this, so I'm not going to overcharge.
Okay.
Right.
He hits with 3.
I wouldn't have killed myself.
Nope.
Oh well. I've wounded twice. -3.
He's chopping the trees down there. He does save 1 and takes 1 wound.
So one's got 1 wound.
Okay.
And then the 2 radium carbines that are in range all hit. And strength 3 against toughness 4.
Great.
No wounds.
Nothing. Kill. Rinse and repeat onto the next squad.
Second unit that's over there.
Reroll the ones.
Okay, 1 hit.
Yeah, 3 of them. Just 1 wound. -3.
1 stealth suit is now killed. Okay. What next?
We will fire the Dominus.
Okay.
Because of the +1, -1s, back to 3s, rerolling 1s.
Okay.
All hit. Freeze. Strength 6. 1 mortal wound and 2 saves.
2 saves. Passes both.
So one's on 1 wound.
Okay. And
We may as well come over to the boat itself.
okay. Oh, the boat. Okay.
Yeah, it's.
This is -1 to
Minus
hit.
is no range, is it? So yeah.
Yes. Okay. Does get 4 wounds.
4 wounds.
Minus.
No minus on subbers.
Bone does fail 2, so it kills 1. 1's on 1 wound.
Let's just come over to the first one of these guys.
Okay.
And we'll go straight into the Berlioz cannon. 3s, rerolling 1s. Lots of 2s, good.
Yes.
Okay, wounding on 3s. 2 at -2.
So -2.
He's dead.
He is dead. Okay. Unit destroyed. So that leaves
This guy.
the Vindicare.
He's shuffled forward
Okay.
because he can now see the Warlord.
Oh.
That's fine.
We'll come back then. Okay, Vindicare into the Warlord, which is the Fireblades.
I have 1 CP left, just in case.
Okay.
So hitting on a 3.
So hits. He hits.
2s.
Yes!
It's a 1 to wound.
I use my 1 CP.
He's going to use his 1 CP.
Yes!
He fails! Stig does have to roll to see if he spent the CP though. He does.
So I'm out of CP now.
They're both out of CP.
Yeah.
What else have you got?
That's the end of your turn.
So I've got 1 other. I don't think he's going to be in range of anything, to be honest, because I was so keen to kind of measure. You've got both of them. You're keeping them all.
Yes, I am.
I mean, come on.
So, are you in range?
Oh, hang on. Yes.
He's in range with the broadsides there.
He's unfortunately just out of range.
Only. Oh, and the Pathfinders.
And
that's a shame.
Pathfinders.
I may as well fire everything at the.
With both of them.
Because of the range, I'm actually going to put the stubbers into the Pathfinders and try and remove the marker lights, because that will probably mean that these guys get to survive.
Okay.
So I'm going to stubbers into the Pathfinders and everything else into the broadside.
Okay.
Pathfinders. We roll the ones.
Oh, okay, right.
Or hit. And freeze.
Okay.
Okay, but you six cover saves.
And they are in cover, so
Yeah, so we'll be 4s. And I do have Sense of Stone on them as well.
Of course.
Well, that's great.
Heals 5. And he gets 1 sense of stone, killing 4, leaving just 1 alive. Unpleasant. And now the missiles. I'm very upset with me today. Got 2 hits there. And now to wound.
No.
Double 1.
Belios.
Oh, 3, 6, 7, 8 shots. Oh no, that's 7 hits against the broadsides.
They have toughness 5 or 6? 5, so freeze.
Uh-oh.
Cock die.
Uh-oh. He's wounded 5 times.
-1.
Okay, so we'll be 3 episodes at least.
Yeah.
So
2
5,
damage
was
each.
it?
Yeah.
Of course.
He's failed 3. That's
6
6 damage.
Sense of stone.
One was already on 4 wounds.
Yes, I
remaining.
do. So I need my sense of stone. I just rolled it, actually. What am I doing? Okay.
He makes 1.
So one's killed.
1 is killed.
That's really annoying. One's on 1 wound.
Yep.
No, one's on 5
5
wounds.
wounds left.
Take
Yes. Okay. And that's it, isn't it?
Yeah.
The turn is complete. There's nothing else to fire.
Another 3 points.
Another 3 points there for Stig.
20.
20 points. And now Mr. Bone.
Yeah, I have to do my cards.
Alright, should we just quickly do your cards
Does your
then?
secret card come? No.
No, I got rid of that.
Oh.
Got
yeah.
rid of it. Okay, so we've got
I'm
20.
just trying to play mind games with you.
Oh. Okay. Well, yeah,
So,
right.
let's do the cards then. Let's do the cards.
Right. This is the deck, right?
Yep.
So those are the 3. Overwhelm with firepower. Secure objective 2, which is your one. Secure objective 5. Well, you can't have that one. That's
Okay.
going to the bottom.
Like
And 5 is over there, so you can have 5 at the top.
Okay.
So 5 will be one you definitely draw.
Okay. Very unpleasant. We'll come back. It will be Tau turn 5 coming up next. Turn 5, a summary for the Tau. The greater goods, area denial, and secure objective 4.
What's going on over here, do you think?
That's the greater good, my friend. It's almost like I knew the hand in play.
If-
So I'll get D3 points for stealing that off you. Haha.
Some tactics there from Mr. Bone.
I'm not an entire human peanut. Just 80%.
And so now we summarise. The Ethereal is still hovering around here. This little Pathfinder did pass his morale because of the Ethereal. As you've seen, we've got the 5 warriors over here which have stolen the objective from him now. So good play there from Bone,
Yeah,
anticipating that card coming up. But, you know, there isn't really much left on the table. So let's get to it. What are you firing at?
Okay, so Marcolite into this guy.
Right, so from that Fireblade there,
He
it's
hits.
on
We're
a
re-rolling
6.
1. So I'm going to now fire everything into you.
Okay, now that you will kill him, in theory.
Well, let's not get too carried away here.
So, Mr. Bone. Rolling
Fourth
to
rolling
kill the
one.
lone Vanguard.
Okay. Okay. 3. Okay, that's pretty good. That's 6 wounds.
6 wounds.
No AP?
No.
6 freeze.
It kind of doesn't matter I'm holding the objective, right? That's fine. That's fine. That's fine now. Come on now. That's enough.
Unbelievable.
That's enough.
Okay, what next?
Right, Marcolite into your boy over here.
Okay.
No, I'll have to do it the old-fashioned way. Everything into him.
Okay.
Oh, maybe I can't do that now.
Yeah, because he's still alive. He wouldn't have been able to do it. Just don't waste it. Put it somewhere else.
Well, there's nothing else to shoot, Steve.
Yeah.
Right, who's closer from here then? So you are 18. You are. Oh yeah. Cool.
More
Okay,
so the
he-
broadside can still target that
broadside
character.
And let's see. These guys are 26, and he is 24. So that would mean 3 of these can shoot at him as
Okay,
well.
yep, sure.
And then the other 3 will play cards.
Okay.
So let's start with the 3 that can shoot.
Cards is good.
5s. Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay.
Broadsides.
The broadside. I'm going to shoot the missiles first.
That's
Okay,
3
it's
hits.
3 hits there. 3s. That's
That
2
is
wounds.
2 wounds.
No AP on those, does
Ooh.
that? No. So 3 up power armor saves.
Makes both.
Okay.
Okay.
That cannon.
No, he misses. He is alive.
That's okay.
So, I'm assuming, just let me triple check you haven't just put yourself outside of 12 there.
I might have done. Doing it live.
Area denial here.
So no, you wouldn't have.
Okay, so that will
Just
deny him the
within 12.
D3.
Is he within
area
12 as well?
He would have just been anyway. Okay, that's
so
fine. Very good.
enough.
So, so I get 1 plus D3.
Okay, so end of the turn, 1 point for the area denial because there isn't a unit.
You're not going to charge him?
Nope. D3 for the greater good.
D3 for the greater good.
2. So I
He
got
gets
3
2.
points.
So 3 points.
I'm going to discard it.
Discarding secure objective 4. So Bone, that puts you on 16, 17, 18, 19 points if I remember correctly. To Stig's 20 as we go into Stig's turn 5. Now we do have 3 cards that need to be drawn
Just
from the
need
top
to-
of the
yeah,
deck.
So this is those are the ones that are in play. These are the 3 from the deck. Secure objective 6, secure objective 5, and big game hunter, which I can't achieve, I don't believe.
So you can, where's... So
5 is over there, 6 is here.
You can have 5. Put 5 at the bottom of the
That's
deck.
5 at
5.
the bottom.
Okay, fair enough.
And those 2. Which order would you like those to go in?
It matters not.
Okay, so we will come back after Stig has done his movement. Okay, this is it. Turn 5 for the AdMech. Defend objective 6, defend objective 2, and another mystery card. Now, objective 6 is over here.
Yeah, I'm running low on cards.
Yes, you scored. You've done all your big scoring. And objective 2 is all the way over there in that corner. So he's spread out a bit, and we can see a boat's come flying over this way, but actually there isn't too much he can score that we know of this turn. So we're going to go right into the shooting phase. What is it you're going to be doing, Stig?
So we'll start off with these 4 rangers. They're going to fire at that Pathfinder over there.
The lone Pathfinder here. Okay.
3s.
3 hits.
3s. 2 wounds. One's at -1.
First one is fine. Let's say that wasn't the one at -1 because I didn't declare it. The second one is also
The
fine.
6, very nice.
Because I did the right thing and I'm a good human being.
Yeah, you are.
Well done. This vanguard will fire at this fire warrior.
Folly.
Hits once.
Does not work. Yes, yes.
Very,
Keep
very.
you alive, my pretty.
This boat will now be firing at these fire warriors.
Oh, that's
Lots of
an
misses
awful lot of misses.
Lots of misses there.
Didn't really want that. Okay, just 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
On where, sorry?
On these fireworks.
Silly.
Double 6. Double 6 there, Bone.
Toga's powered up finally in turn 5.
Okay, now this rear disintegrator firing at these fire warriors through the woods.
He couldn't get to be able to fire at the broadside. So
Because he couldn't see him yet. Okay.
Re-rolling 1s because of the dominance, but
Sure.
it's pretty close behind.
Yes, extremely close
Just-
behind.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay. Right. So Stubbers first. Of course, this is the turn I didn't roll any 1s. Good. And
Leave it, it's dead.
it's dead to me now.
Okay.
That is 6 wounds, please, on those fire.
Can I even see them, Stig? You're a very long way away. I'm not sure about this. Okay, 3 killed.
Failed. So 3 dead. Okay.
Missiles.
3 shots.
We
2
roll
hits. 3 hits.
2s.
2 wounds.
-2.
No, -2.
6 is required to save.
How many was it?
2.
Only 2, is it?
Kills another 2. There's 1 left alive.
3d3.
Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6 shots. Okay.
Reroll the 1.
Okay, 6 hits. And that is 5 wounds at -1 there.
Oh, it would be.
Because
yeah.
your strength 6, yes. And he is dead. Unit white. There goes the fire warriors.
You leave that vanguard alone!
The final one now will be firing everything into the broadside.
He still has to fire as well.
Of course, yes, good points. So into the broadside here. Broadside on 5 wounds remaining.
You roll the 1. 5s and 6s.
1 wound.
1 wound.
2 up.
He makes it.
Missiles.
Oh, 6 shots. Cheeky that.
Don't be rolling that on turn 5.
I can count 6, good.
Okay, it's
Roll
5
1.
hits, 6 hits.
3s now.
Ouch! That is 6 wounds.
-2.
Oh dear, and damage 2?
3.
Damage D3.
Okay, 4.
He fails 3. Okay.
Centre stone.
3d3 damage.
Oh, 3d3 damage.
It's 3, 4, 5 wounds, 1 for each wound he has. He needs a single.
Yes, sorry, 5.
He needs a single 6. He does get a single 6. He's
I
alive
live.
on 1 wound, and then we've got the Belios cannon.
We have.
No, that's already shot.
It's not.
It has.
3, 4, 5, 6 shots here.
That's the end.
Oh dear, that's 5 hits there.
7's to win.
They are toughness 5, aren't they? Or are they 6?
Yes.
They are 5, so 3s.
Okay, so that
there's
is
4 at -1.
4 wounds.
2 damage.
Oh, he's failed 3, and it's 6 points of damage. He's dead. The broadside unit destroyed. The last alpha unit that the Tau had. Just 2 Fireblades, 1 unit of Fire Warriors, and a single Pathfinder remain, as well as the Ethereal. Is there anything else to shoot for the Mechanicus this turn?
This guy and him, they are out of range, so that's fine. So he will put the Belios into the Fire Warriors and everything else into the Pathfinder.
Okay.
You can only see him.
Okay. So this is the Stubbers into the Pathfinder.
3s. Oh, lots of 1s and 2s. So that's 4 wounds, no AP on the Pathfinder.
Okay. The Pathfinder is finally killed. Okay.
3d3 on the Belios.
Only 3
That's
shots.
3 shots.
Oh. Only 2 hits.
2 hits, 2.
2s.
That's 2
2
wounds.
-1.
And kills a Fire Warrior.
What's the
You
damage?
said so. It's
Yep.
2 damage.
No.
Yep,
so
plus
that's
kill a
good.
Fire Warrior. Okay.
Vindicare.
Vindicare.
Only thing you can see is them. So you might as well just
Into the Fire Warriors.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's all I think you can see. Hits. Wounds. Do
Yep.
they have an invulnerable save?
No. So it's -3. What's the damage?
D3.
So I get sense of
Oh
stone.
yes, of course you do. Sorry, we've just literally done that.
Yep.
Just the one.
6!
Hit.
No,
Oh.
he kills 1 Fire Warrior. Okay, that concludes the Mechanicus turn.
So that's turn
Any-
5 done.
Any points revealed?
No.
Okay, so mystery
I
card
will
stays
get rid of
mysterious.
defend objective 2.
Okay. Then it would be turn 6 next.
Unless it ends. How many points have you got, Steve?
So I am on 20 to your 19.
Okay, it has to go on.
It has to go.
And I
on.
have to roll for it, don't I? Yeah.
For the Tau, yeah, because you
Hey!
went first. He rolls a 1. The game ends.
Oh, I tried.
20 to 19 in favour of the Mechanicus. My goodness. Let's talk about it in the wrap-up. Insanity, that game was. 20 points to 19. You had perhaps that spark of hope where you could have stolen it there.
I played my heart out.
Yeah.
I've heard my voice. Look, I know some of you don't like me yelling that much. And I'm kind of sorry, but also that's just who I am. Look, I hope that showed you some cool stuff that the Tau Codex can do.
Yeah.
Those weapons are pretty cool.
Yeah.
A couple of nice little clutch stratagems, which
Yep.
can be really good. It's just a classic -1 to hit. Again, Tau versus a -1 to hit army is just tough.
It is.
Always hurts them.
I was disappointed that the crisis suits whiffed a bit because they actually, like on 72 dice, you know,
with 6s exploding.
Yeah, because
I got.
you should get 6 6s for every 36 dice on average that you
and
roll,
I think I got
and you got 7,
7,
which would have been additional hits.
Yeah.
So you'd hope for 12 additional hits, basically.
Really.
But you didn't get that, did you?
No. And then normally that would be 3s rerolling 1s, but it was 4s rerolling 1s. So again, that's the ballistic skill. Please, Games Workshop, fix that for Tau. Just please, or get a Marker-like system that's actually good, because it doesn't work. It doesn't work. And I have rambled on about that. I'm not going to go down that path.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go down that path. But yeah, look. It's fun. It's fun though, right?
Yeah.
Like, actually, the broadsides are pretty good.
Yes, they are.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
When they hit, they do a lot of damage.
Mine likes that Ion Riptide as well.
The Iron Riptide,
Yeah.
having one of them
Yeah.
bouncing around actually is really good.
Yes.
Because the thing that's... My goodness. The thing that's crazy about...
Random lights.
Ghosts.
Yeah.
The thing that's sometimes missing from Tau a little bit, weirdly, especially if you're playing Shield Drain Riptides spam, is actually the list can be sort of not as killy.
Yeah.
Against armored stuff.
Yeah, it's very much.
Have one of those running around.
Yeah.
Isn't bad.
No, I think it's good.
No,
You know.
that list is about defense and just
There are some
being
interesting
there, isn't it,
options,
normally?
yeah.
So yeah, it makes it a bit more attacking
Yeah.
still,
Yeah, exactly.
without losing anything.
Yeah. I think the stealth suits are great. I think they're really good. I think they're really cheap. If you're making your own tenant and you want to use this, you get the extra range. Then you get the ballistic, the extra AP in there. Plus, you can put that on there as well.
Yeah.
Actually, that's something you could play around with and actually be really good because you're going to be screening everything out too.
Yeah.
You're going to give those Riptides some breathing space.
Yeah.
It's interesting. I think that's really cool.
With Raven Guard around, they are very good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they are very, very good. Just because it's the only thing really that can give you that option. Because I mean, Pathfinders don't really do that because you're just going to get picked up straight away.
Yeah, I mean,
at least they're minus one to
the
hit.
-1 to hit. Yeah, it sort of helps. I mean, Pathfinders are a cheap alternative because you get the free scout move, which is good.
Yeah.
But also these guys will just push that deployment back even further. So I think they're really good. I think Crisis Suits situationally can be good. I think no one's using hazard suits. That was kind of like a flavour of the month for like 2 months, really.
Yeah.
But actually, I think the stealth suits are better than them now if you build them in this particular way. What else? Yeah, we saw some pretty good stratagems like that aerial marker light support one is good. That extra one to get
that extra pip when you need it.
Which is really good. Then there was a couple we used the countered one as well. I think if I'd really wanted to remove those, I probably should have spent the 6 CP, but it's just I wanted to try and show you at least a little bit more.
Yeah.
Look, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Sorry I carried on a bit, but that's what I do.
We enjoyed it.
I'm
Well,
glad
look,
you enjoyed it.
thank you for showcasing some of the cool new Tau stuff, Mr. Bo. We will have more battle reports coming this way very, very soon. And of course, we'll cover some of the other factions just as soon as we can. So, until next time, thank you, Mr. Stig. Well done on your victory, sir.
Thank you.
We will see you all very, very soon.